Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to Roll with Advantage. Very excited to be here today. Let's go ahead and dive in. So, as is tradition here on Roll with Advantage, it is not I that does the summary, it is Ryan. Ryan, whenever you're ready, tell us what happened last week.
Act 2, Chapter 10, The Tower. The heirs explore the church after their victory over the cultists and stopping their ritual. Supplies are gathered from the cultists while a song is discovered on a brazier in the church. After searching the lower depths, the heirs are able to open up a room that holds a book, a beautiful cloak, and a Kuatoa named Care. They learn that Care has been guarding over these artifacts that belong to a figure called the Mother, one that seemed to be the light and song of the world. Despite not knowing who this was, they can tell that Care has been guarding these objects for what seems to be potentially thousands of years, hundreds, we don't know. Though Care says that it has only been a few days. Via convinces Care to allow them to take the book to Arkenvale, believing the shared poetry, plays, stories, and songs should all be culturally preserved. Care agrees, and the heirs decide to come back in order to gather Care and their belongings after helping Zephyros at his tower. That night, Xanthi continues her training with Moreau, attempting to recreate the same tactic that caused the devilish figure to appear behind her. Xanthi is successful and sees the figure behind her as it congratulates her before disappearing. Moreau cautions against tampering with such powers, though Xanthi seems to pay her little mind. Via and Kaelin speak about their belief in the gods, as Via states that the old gods are dead and not returning. Kaelin believes that remnants of the old world are showing up, such as Palor's connection to Edwin, which Via still holds doubts about the figure being a true god. Via puts her belief in the world around her and what she has studied and been told, which Kaelin respects and values despite believing that there is more going on in the world right now. The next day, after a lengthy climb, the heirs reach Zephyros' tower and are able to break into it. They are stopped by a guard who sends for Zephyros. After waiting nearly an hour, the master of the tower comes down and recognizes the heirs immediately, questioning why they would come all this way to speak with him. After discussing the book, Zephyros tells them that he was the first one to discover the book, and is furious when he learns of the ritual that Via performed, now believing that the cult has a chance to bring the Dragon's Triarchy back successfully. He also acknowledges that the only people he ever told about the book were Rainier and Talon, no one else, to the surprise of all the heirs. Zephyros also tells everyone of the Severing Needle, a powerful artifact once created to sever someone from the Hells. He believes that it is the only item that could be used to separate Via from the ritual and save her life. It is located in Solebruv, the same location as a piece of the phylactery. Before departing, Edwin asks about Palor. Zephyros warns Edwin that he does not believe the being speaking to him is Palor, and warns him against using anything that the figure gives him. With all of this discussed, the heirs negotiate using Zephyros' personal teleportation circle, which will allow them to arrive just north of Solebruv and closer to their next objective.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Ryan. That is where we're going to go ahead and pick up. So, all of you stand together in the teleportation circle as Zephyros is sort of working into the final details of the circle's activation. The windows in this level of the tower, you can see that the sun has long since fallen and night has arrived in Solele. The deep, starless sky that precedes dawn by hours. However, as he's finishing up the rituals to activate the teleportation circle, there are heavy boots that echo down the spiral staircase. Wrong rhythm. Very urgent. One of Zephyros' guards practically tumbling into the chamber, chest heaving.
Mr. Zephyros, there's someone at the gates. Armored. Alone.
And you can see Zephyros looks to him and says,
This individual, is there a reason why you haven't fired at him, that he isn't dead yet? We did, sir. He seemed unaffected.
Fine.
Well, I'll come look.
You can see Zephyros kind of shift. Zephyros moves down the stairs and we'll begin heading towards the walls, the parapet, to look down to see where this gate is. Do all of you accompany him, or do you stay here?
Oh, definitely.
I'm nosy.
follow.
Hmm.
Yeah, hell yeah.
So, all of you kind of file after Zephyros. Moreau and Sir Astralor coming along as well. They're definitely not leaving you behind. Or they're not staying behind while you go forward. And you make your way down the tower and onto the walls that surround the tower. And there you see, standing at the gate, maybe 15 feet from it, perfectly still. Perfectly positioned, moonlight catching on blackened plate armor that seems to drink in that light other than reflect it. The helm bears dark horns, worked metal, craftsmanship, sweeping back like a crown. But it's what he holds in his hands that steals your breath. Dragon's Bane. The sword of the King of Adaria. 8 centuries of history. Dragon Slayer's legacy, defender of the realm, here in this figure's gauntleted grip. Beside you, Merrick Thorn, he makes a sound that you've never heard before. None of you have ever heard him make before. This whimper, childlike. You see the young dragon's legs tremble. That blade with only one purpose, to slay dragons, seeps weakness into her very bones. Merrick, in that moment, do you do anything to comfort Thorn?
I mean, basically just kind of reach down and touch her, just rest a hand on her neck to comfort her, make sure she knows she's not alone.
Mm-hmm. She looks up to you, scared, terrified right now. Zephyros, to a degree, you can see that even he feels it. Although descendant of dragon kind, there still is that blood that runs in his veins. He grips the parapet hard enough that you'd swear that it would crack under the pressure.
It's impossible. Azulkrath, they were destroyed. They were all destroyed.
You see this individual, he stands there, looking towards the gate. And then he looks up to Zephyros.
They were knights of the necromancers of Argo. Gravesworn, they call themselves in the common tongue. Shock troopers from the Nakaru deserts. The great necromancers created them as enforcers, reapers. And when Vargo fell 3 centuries ago, they were hunted to extinction. Or so I believed.
You can see dark crimson magic beginning to coalesce around Dragon's Bane. Not clean, not the noble light that this sword should bear, but something wrong. The air thickens with the scent of old blood and old graves. Without warning, without sound, the Gravesworn moves. One fluid motion, the sword thrusts forward, releasing, spinning like a corkscrew of crimson death, and the gate explodes. Not burned, not broken, but unmade. This cold rolled iron and reinforced wood simply ceases to exist where the blade passes, torn apart like parchment in a hurricane. The protective wards Zephyros wove into these walls, months of careful enchantment unraveled in seconds, their magic screaming as it dies. Dragon's Bane embeds itself into the courtyard stones with a sound like a funeral bell. Zephyros' voice cuts through the shock.
It is not safe anymore. Everyone, now to the tower!
And with that, the door to the courtyard explodes inwards. Shards of wood, twisted metal scattering like shrapnel, and cultists pour in through the breach. Dozens of them, dragon masks gleaming in firelight. From atop the wall, Zephyros' mercenaries, they open fire. Rifle cracks split the night, and bodies fall. But there are too many of them. Far too many of them. And as all of you run back into the tower, the Gravesworn walks. Steady, unhurried, inevitable. Mercenaries fire directly into his breastplate. The impact rings like hammer on anvil, but he doesn't stutter. He doesn't slow. His eyes, visible now through the helm's visor burning with cold crimson light. They lock on to Zephyros. Only Zephyros. He strides across the courtyard, and Dragonbane flies to his hand like it was never gone. You can see Moreau, as you reach the door to the tower, says, "We need more time." She goes to grab her sword. "Get to the circle, I can..." And you can see Zephyros immediately grab her by, like, the collar of her, or the gorget of her armor, and say, "You can hold nothing, you fool! I won't face that thing alone, so none of you will. Now run!" And pushes her into the door. And with that, as all of you begin running up, you can see Torwin hesitates for half a heartbeat, trying to honor that warning, wanting to do something, but Zephyros pushes him in as well. "The circle, now! All of you!" And you run. The teleportation chamber should be a sanctuary. There are these ancient runes carved into the stone, decades of protective wards. You can see Zephyros' claws move across the circle with practiced precision, activating the glyphs in sequence. Arcane light begins to build. Below you, the sound of battle rages, screams, gunfire, and the wet sound of steel finding flesh. And then silence. Every torch in the chamber guts out at once. Darkness, absolute and choking. The hum of the teleportation circle, the only sound, building towards a crescendo. Then he arrives. Like red mist given form, materializing at the chamber's entrance, the Gravestorn stands dripping, blood running from his armor and rivulets, fragments of bone caught in the joints of his plate, the remains of men who tried to stop him. He says nothing. Dragon's Bane rises, the same crimson magic coalesces around the blade, building towards another devastating strike. The sword draws back, aimed directly at Zephyros at the circle. At all of you clustered in the stone room with nowhere left to run. Zephyros' voice rises to a shout, the final syllables of the incantation tearing from his throat. The sword thrusts forward and reality fractures. The teleportation magic reaches critical mass and the world tears. Light, sound, sensation, all of it rips apart and reforms as the spell seizes you, dragging you through the fabric of space itself. The last thing any of you see before the chamber vanishes is that crimson blade, mid-thrust, close enough that its malevolent light paints all of your faces red. And with that, you all arrive in Zephyros' estate, in a small building, where it seems this teleportation circle led to. An incredibly small room as all of you teleport. You look around, all of you have all your parts and pieces. For some of you, this is the first time that you've ever teleported. And you look behind you and you can see Zephyros transported with you. But he did not teleport entirely unscathed. He collapses immediately upon arrival. His right hand is withered, blackened, like ancient leather stretched over bone, the corruption spreading across his chest. But it's not bleeding, though. It's just wrong, as if the flesh had been aged in centuries. He's conscious, but weakened, barely able to stand. That dragon-killing magic of that blade, twisted by the necromancy of Vargo, has done terrible work. He coughs. Coughs.
Well, if there was any question of whether or not I wanted all of you to succeed in your mission, hopefully those worries are gone now.
As he sort of lightly taps the withered arm.
Edward, can you do something?
Can Edward do something?
I can try and provide some healing. I don't know if it will help at all, but I can try.
Well, try then. And pray that you do not fail. I still have strength left in this arm, boy.
Of course. No pressure.
And he kind of kneels next to Zephyros. And Edwin will use, let's see, what does Edwin have left? Because I know that he used some healing after the explosion. Spells. Just to see, he'll use a first level Cure Wounds, which will recover him. Oh, damn. Not double ones on the 2d8.
But he has a feature where he gets to reroll ones.
He does. Thank you for
healing.
reminding. On healing. Okay, so he'll get to reroll both of those. Okay, so 2d8. Boom. Hey, there you go. That's much better. So that is going to be 17 points of healing to Zephyros.
Wow, such a jump.
Yeah, he really. Okay, so Zephyros is now at 37 hit points instead of 20.
Joe, can you, for my dumb brain, re-explain who these people are? This thing, this guy, this creature?
So, yeah, the only information that you have is what Zephyros just gave you. So apparently these individuals, or this individual is known as a Gravesworn, a sort of knight of the necromancers of Vargo, which are far, far, far off necromancers from the deserts of Nakaru that were actually one of the original enemies of House Falkrest long, long, long ago in the family's founding. But those knights are they're like souped up shock troopers, where they're infused with the necromancy, or those necromantic powers, but incredible martial prowess. So they are incredibly deadly when it comes to, fighting or breaking through gates or storming castles in that way, where in one-on-one combat or even outnumbered, they are unstoppable.
The last time we all had seen Dragon's Mane was when Talon was attacked and it was stolen.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
I will say, just for context within the game itself, the only other time you guys would have seen something like this as players, not as characters, the silhouette of this thing is one of the last things that Rainier remembers seeing before he, within those mountains, in that cutscene, long, long, long ago.
Sorry, but that's something we know, not the kids.
Correct, yeah.
Okay.
Just relevant, so I wanted to bring it up.
Yeah, for sure.
While
You said that they were. No, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, while Edwin's trying to take care of Zephyros, because we're in like a house, we're in like a villa of some kind.
You are in a very small room, but it should be, it is Zephyros' estate. You're just in a small room within the estate.
I think Merrick's gonna head out and basically just kind of make sure that the villa's secure, make sure there's no one here waiting to ambush us or anything. Just head out, take a look, pop the door open.
Okay. So, go and activate this.
That's the shit.
Oh, this is not a good sign.
So, Merrick, as you open the door, you
I
can
think
see
I'll just wait, actually. I
it,
changed my mind.
it opens up into
Oh, God damn it.
what looks like a snowy path. This is an exterior building. You can see that there are some gardens and some beds that have been completely snowed over. However, you can see there are fresh footprints all around the walking path in front of you. So
And
probably shut the
kind
door.
of freezing for a moment, looking around. He doesn't see anyone, just like He doesn't see anyone just standing there, back turned to him or anything.
Go ahead and make a perception check. We'll see if as you open the door if you hear anything or see anything.
Oh, that's a nat 20, baby.
All right.
Let's go.
You open
Like
it, you
over here,
realize
so
that
music
you
will
might
come
be in
later.
danger, and you'd lock the fuck in. You're like, okay, now is not the time to not know something. So, straight down, directly in front of you, right where you can see those training dummies all the way on the opposite side over here, you do see what looks to be long lizard-like tails that have just curved the corner. The last time that you saw something like that would have been when all of you were ambushed with Rainier outside of Rosemont, the small drake creatures, not dragons, wingless beasts, but still large draconic creatures. You also can hear a mix of voices coming from within the building directly in front of you. So right here, this right here is a chimney that goes all the way up. There's smoke coming out of the chimney, and echoing from within that chimney, you can hear voices, quite a few voices. It's hard to tell. I mean, but the people who are in there right now talking, you'd venture to say between 5 to 10 people.
Merrick's gonna like mostly shut the door, but he's leaving it cracked enough that just if he can kind of see movement, he probably won't be able to see details, but he can just see if something's like approaching, hopefully.
Yeah.
Especially since it's so wide out there. And he'll quickly look back. Colt's here too. Drakes that attacked us before. It's probably close to 10 people inside the house as well. Rough guess.
Well, good. I'm glad nowhere's safe.
How did Edwin's healing affect Zephyros?
It seemed to have a full effect. There seemed to be nothing stopping him from being healed. But Edwin, hearing what Merrick just said, was about to cast another spell, says,
Should I maybe wait? I think if there are people here, maybe we should... Healing might be better during the fighting than before, maybe? Perhaps? Potentially?
Yes.
Would say so.
All right.
there's that battle strategy tactics coming in. I've learned something.
Via's actually though hearing that we might need to be fighting, and she's like still like feeling like woozy and sick and kind of out of it. And she's also only at 14 HP right now. She's going to take her healing potion.
You want me to top you off with the cure wounds? I don't use my spells in battle that much. If you'd rather save the potion.
Sure, that'd be fine.
All right, here's a cure wounds coming your way.
Thank you. And you see her about to like open it, just like stop her.
There you go, 12 HP.
Oh, perfect. Thank you.
But I just thought this was funny, so I'm messaging John updates on what happened. I just gave the opening paragraph about what happened. His response, Jesus fuck.
Yeah.
Correct response, John. Correct response.
Nail on head, I think.
Kaylin looks at Zephyros and she says, "Is there another way out of here? A way that we can avoid being seen?"
There are two main entry points. There is a northern gate that leads out onto the Knights Road, and a southern, well, I hate to call it a sally port, it's giving it a little bit too much credit. But there is an entrance to the south that is much easier to leave from. Less guarded, it's less defensible, but it's hard to even tell it's a door from the outside.
Okay. So we just need to try to get there.
I suppose, yes. I will say, there are some items within the villa that may be of use to you. If you'd like to leave those behind, then so be it, but...
Items like what?
Well, there are a few magical items that I've procured over my time that weren't directly useful when I found them, but I knew one day might be. For one, there is a set of scale mail that was forged from the scales of a green dragon. Not one of the triarchy, just from a green dragon. There is a circlet that gives the individual the ability to speak, read, and understand Draconic. A set of sending stones, a mask of many faces, and a cloak of invisibility.
Yeah, team, we gotta get those things.
I mean, even before that was just dangled in front of us. Also, just statistically speaking, I think the odds of all of us sneaking out here successfully are very, very low.
What do you mean?
Well, looking at the numbers.
Edwin goes to like do like the oh wait and
No, he's right. He's right.
All right.
I mean,
Well, we need.
Xanthi, Edwin, Torwin, like we got a lot of full play people, which is totally fine, but not really good for group stealth.
Well, as you recall, Edwin is not strong enough to wear full plate.
Damn, you're right. I forgot about that. I take that back.
Yeah.
So I think maybe getting the jump on them is probably our best move. I just think all of us trying to sneak out of here wouldn't work anyway.
Right. Kaylin's not leading the way. She's gonna step back.
All right, I'll go first then.
Listen, it's either you or Xanthi. Kaylin's a little mushy girl.
For sure, for sure.
I'm also just cramped in here right now, so y'all do gotta
you
get
know-
out of the way.
What do you mean? You don't want to be in this room just elbow to elbow with all your favorite siblings?
No.
She didn't
I
say you
believe
weren't her
her.
favorite.
Ooh, you're right. Let's leave this room.
All right.
Yeah, Merrick will start. He'll kind of slowly open the door, do one more check, and then start walking out if the coast is clear.
As you go to step
Immediately
out,
get shot.
Zephyros will go.
Well, all of you have fun out there, but I'm staying here until the coast is clear.
And you can see Moreau and Torwin. The two of them sort of look to all of you and look to each other, and Torwin says,
Before you head out there, one of us should stay behind to make sure he doesn't... Well, I do not doubt your strength, sir, but one dragonborn on his ass I do not think is enough to stop whatever's out there. One, I'm not a sir, and two, don't speak down to me. Whatever comes through that door, I can handle it. I do not doubt you.
Someone should stay with me.
It's up to all of you. If you'd prefer, I can. And Moreau says, or if all of you would like, I could as well.
My vote's
Or
Moreau.
I should come with us.
Oh, great.
This is this decision where one of them's gonna die and we have to make. Do we save?
quick save.
F5, 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 F5. I'm happy with whatever
I think
decision
Via-
all of you want to make.
Via will sneak up and say, "Can Torwin come with us, please?"
Monroe, would you mind staying behind?
No, I would not mind. I'm happy to stay back and defend him should he need it.
All right. Well, we are going to do what we can to clear this place out, and then we will let you know when things are settled.
Very good.
If possible, maybe lock this room behind us.
I will.
And then Kaylin will look to Merrick to lead the way.
All right. So, Merrick, Now you step out.
Now you get shot.
Okay, so immediately as you step out, you can see directly to your south there is a door that leads into the building. But you don't hear any individuals. You don't hear any patrols outside in your immediate vicinity.
All right. I guess we'll start heading south then.
Okay.
Can I start moving, Merrick? Or... Nope, not yet. Okay, that's fair.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
It's not. Oh, wait. It's not letting me click them.
Truthfully, let me delete Merrick and let me...
No!
let me... Well...
Okay, I have a backup character.
There you go. What about now?
No.
Okay. Interesting.
You can try to reload real quick.
Yeah, mayhaps reload.
Well, he's gonna go south if you want to keep moving him, and I'll just catch up when I launch the game again.
So south, moving towards the door, or moving towards the sort of side of the estate where the wall is.
I think he wants to move towards the door and kind of give a listen again, just see if he can still hear the voices, or if they've quieted down because maybe they've heard something. You know, just trying to get a better feel for the situation.
Okay, sounds good. So, Merrick, as you put your ear up to the door, go ahead and make another perception check for me.
All right. Ooh, much worse.
Just
8.
real quick. While we're waiting for Zephyros, would that count as a short rest? Because he, like, took an hour, right?
He did, but... I'm going to say no. Because it was a little bit more high stress. You were waiting there. You weren't able to, like, relax and take a load off and, like, patch your wounds. You were just kind of standing there uncomfortably waiting with a gun pointed at you. Not ideal relaxation and recovery time.
Fair enough.
All right. Perception 8. As you put your ear up to the door, you can just barely hear the people inside talking, but what you do hear is somebody walking down this hall that you put your ear up next to, like that when you would open this door, there's a small hallway, and you hear them open another door very close to you and shut that door. So somebody did just walk by here, but seemingly not with the intent to go outside.
All right, Merrick's going to try to... He'll kind of motion to everyone that he's heading in. He's going to try and very quietly open the door.
Okay. So you go to open the door. Make a stealth check real quick for me.
18.
Okay, you open the door quietly. You can see there is another door directly to your... I'm just going to use cardinal direction because it's easier than saying left or right, because Merrick, like, looking, you know what I mean?
Yes.
Yep. So there's a door directly to your west, and I will look here. As you go down to the end of the hall, there's one to the north, east, and south as well at the other end of the hall. The voices seem to be mostly coming from the hall, or from the east door. And that person that walked by, they went in this door right here at the west.
Okay. I think Merrick's going to go for the west door, try and take out the smaller numbers before we just signal the whole group and then everyone's converging.
Okay.
Joe didn't like your
Which apparently was a bad idea, despite the fact that sounded very reasonable in my mind.
Nope. So
That's
Merrick,
the boss door. That's the fog gate, Ryan.
This is the boss room.
go ahead and make
You
another.
normally need the big key.
Go ahead and make another stealth check real quick as you open this door.
10.
10. All right. As you open this door, you can see that this is a restroom. This is a room with a chamber pot. As you can see, there is an individual currently indisposed on that chamber pot. And most alarmingly, Merrick, you have a very vague recognition of the colors this individual wears. This is not a cultist. This individual is a pirate. One of the crew that belonged to Roquette. So go ahead and open that. Now you open it. They see you. They don't have any weapons on them. And you have a split, their pants are down. You have a split moment to react. What do you do?
I mean, Merrick just tries to move forward as fast as he can and just, stab him with the blade at the end of the rifle, just trying to silence him as quickly as possible.
Okay, yeah, go ahead and make an attack with advantage. They're in a bad spot right now.
Yep.
Hooping.
An unfortunate time to have to use the bathroom.
16.
16 hits.
Alright, damage. 9.
Okay. 9 points of damage. All right, so you stab in with the
Oh wait, no, 11. Sorry.
11. Okay. 2 more. Oh,
Yeah.
2 more. All right, so you stab in with the dagger, and as you do, you move in, you stab. You can see that is not enough to finish them, and they go to shout. They go to open their mouth and alert everyone else. Is there anything you're trying to do to stop that?
Grab their tongue.
I mean, just like once he's kind of stabbed in, Merrick's closer. I think he'll just kind of like, still using one arm to just kind of like keep the blade inside of him. He's just going to try and take his other arm and just kind of try and smother him.
Okay. All right. Go ahead and make a. I'm gonna have you make an athletics check to try and sort of grab hold and grapple them, and see if they can break out of it.
They probably can. Okay, 16.
16. Okay, they're gonna try and make an acrobatics. Okay, and that is a failure. They are unable to sort of move out of it. They're trying to sort of like break away, trying to like elbow you into your stomach, and you can see they are trying. Like they end up kicking the chamber pot over, trying to make noise. And yeah, it's gross. And well, let me make a few perception checks real quick. Okay.
Having a hard time going.
So, as you grip hold, you are able to sort of incapacitate them before anyone else can notice or hear. So they are going to be unconscious. Not dead, though.
Eric's gonna fix that.
Okay, all right, sounds good. All right, they're dead.
Yeah. Do they have a, I know you said they had, like, colors. Do they have something that was, like, a very clear indicator amongst the rest of them, like a bandana or, like, a specific colored scarf they wore around their arm, something that, like, everyone looking at it would be like, oh, fellow pirate member of Roquette's, consistency in the uniform?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, they all have the sort of red bandanas, and then they also have around their waist these like fabric belts that sort of hang off the side of that red and black fabric.
Okay, since y'all are standing out there just hearing some sort of a scuffle, wondering what's going on, Merrick quickly grabs the bandana and heads back to the door and holds it up.
How does Xanthi look?
Still pissed. I feel like she's been pissed for like half this day, honestly.
Well, Get more pissed, queen.
Give me that chamber pot because I'm pissed, man.
Ooh, that was good. All right, let's find the bitch. Let's put her in the chamber pot. Put her in the stew.
Okay.
Ugh. Okay, yeah, let's keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. All right, so with everyone now on the same page, Merrick will head down the other hallway and try to listen at the 3 doors to kind of see what he can detect, if anything. Quietly move down the hallway.
Okay.
Even though they just had a buddy, so I mean, they shouldn't be weirded out if they hear footsteps.
Nope. Okay. You move up to the door. Go ahead and make a perception check.
You started so strong, Merrick. 9.
9. Okay. As you put your ear up to the door, you do hear a mix of voices, probably 6 to 10 people. You're unsure of the exact numbers, truth be told. And you can't get much more than that. But there's definitely quite a few people behind this door.
Which door is he at?
Right down here.
Okay, sorry, I wasn't sure.
And I assume I can't tell which specific door they're behind. And obviously I don't know the layout of the house, so they could all open up to the same room, although that'd be a weird floor plan, but who knows?
No, this door right here is where the noise is coming from. There's no noise elsewhere.
Okay. Well, no sense in delaying, right, gang? Other than you guys should probably get behind me so we can kind of rush them as quickly as we can.
You move, Thorn.
I mean, if we're not stealthing anymore, does Marek even want to be on the front line?
No, I mean, I don't mind. He's still pretty good at melee, and he usually fights melee, so...
Yeah.
If you want to lead the charge, I also don't mind. I know this is a little bit more personal for you than it is for Merrick, so...
I mean, if Marek wants to lead, he can lead.
I mean, he's already here, so...
Look at this
He's fine
lineup.
getting an opening shot off.
All right. So...
What a great Tetris block we got here.
So, Merrick, you open the door.
Yeah,
You
and
don't like anything we've done today, Joe.
Nah.
Alright.
He hates us.
I'm chilling.
this is a
We knew
communal bathroom. They're all using the chamber pot.
So, Merrick, you open the door. And you can see what looks to be a great hall. Long table down the center, large hearth on the opposite end of the room, and there are 8 individuals in here. One of which a pirate, another one, several of them cultists, ranking various rankings, and one type of creature. And as you sort of look around to the other side as the door opens, there are 2 creatures in here that are vaguely humanoid. They look like dragonborn, but something twisted, something wrong about them. You can see these sort of like large wings sprouting out of their back that curl around their shoulders like a cape, and you can see that they have this like a color similar to like bronze, but the edges of their mouth, of their joints, of their wings has that sort of oxidized copper color, that like pale tealish blue. And immediately as they see you, they draw their weapons, and we're gonna go ahead and roll initiative. Boop boop boop. All right.
Did we get a surprise
As-
bust in the room?
Yeah, you guys will
I was gonna
get a
say,
you guys will get a surprise round, which will
Yeah.
be one
Okay,
round
thank
of
God.
combat where they don't get to do anything, and you all get to have 1 turn each. Let's go ahead and get that. Let's go ahead and get that Soleil combat music going on here.
Xanthi, no! Can I trade initiative with Gemma? I don't want to go too early.
Yeah. Okay. So let me go ahead and roll all NPCs. All right, Kaylin, what did you roll?
A 14.
14. Okay, Edwin, I will roll his. Edwin, a 9. All right, begin the combat. Hey, Merrick, you are first. That's probably a good thing.
I shouldn't be. I rolled an 8.
It is telling me here that you had a 23 somehow. Why did it count you as an NPC? Okay, all right.
Wow, that's fucked up.
So 8.16. All right, so it's the pirate first. Okay. Let me go
It's a
ahead
surprise.
and do this. Yes. And here's what I'm going to do. Now that we are starting combat, I'm going to go ahead and turn off the token vision and fog exploration.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Nothing to see here. All right. Turn. Oh, wait. What the heck? Oh, that's weird. Okay, all right. I have to go back. It's like, oh. Okay, there we go. All right. So first we have Thorn.
Well, Thorn should go right after Merrick.
Perfect. Cool. Sounds good to me.
Okay.
Thanks.
I don't know what happened.
I don't know
That's-
either.
That's how it works. She takes her turn right after Merrick. So.
Okay, and now the turn order is fucked up again. Let's go. I love combat. Okay, cool. Perfect. Cool. So Torwin goes first. There we go. We got there.
Yeah.
All right. So move through allies 5. 10. Is it not counting? Why is it not letting it move through Thorn? Man, that's actually horrendous. I hate that it's doing that. Please. Okay. We're having a great time. I love VTTs so much.
Yeah.
Top 10 experiences. Okay, token disposition should be friendly. So that way we can move through it. Hey, look at that. There we go.
There we go. Oh.
All right, so he is going to move in here, and he is going to, move forward there to try and create as much room as possible, sort of jumping over the table into the cultist here that he can recognize as higher ranking. He's going to start there, and he is just going to go ahead and make the 3 melee attacks against it. Normal. Okay, cool. Attack. So natural 1, a 23, and a 13. Only one of those is going to hit. Unfortunate for 9 points of damage. Okay. All right, Kaylin, it is your turn.
She just said be right back.
Okay, all right. Octavia, it is your turn.
Sorry.
Nope, okay.
Oh, okay, go ahead. Okay.
Nope, you're good.
I have to take a super quick phone call so she can go. It's fine. Sorry.
Okay, all right. Octavia, it's your turn.
All right. I have a question. Is there a window right here? In here?
Right there, yes, there are windows.
Okay. Because I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna go in the little line. I would like to go back here.
Okay.
And use a fireball to break the window and hit this guy. Or not fireball, firebolt. The cantrip.
Okay.
I'm breaking the window. That's
Yeah,
the
sounds
main
good.
purpose,
Yeah.
but maybe I could hit the guy. So,
Object interact, break window.
yeah.
All right. Throw a firebolt away.
23.
That's a hit.
Nice.
Good damage. 9.
Born killer. All right, 9 points of
then-
damage.
I would like to duck.
So-
So they can't see me.
Sounds good. All right, you are gonna be at. We're gonna go ahead and say half cover, behind the wall.
Beautiful.
All right.
And that's my turn.
Cool. I'm glad that it also put Samson there. All right. This cultist now is going to. Not gonna turn. Edwin. I suppose is gonna
Copycat.
move here. Yeah, just seeing what you did, and we'll sort of like right next to you. We'll go ahead and make an attack. We'll say using. Does he have? Oh man, does he have? Oh, what am I doing? Checking on here. Okay, let me check on D&D Beyond. Shows things a little easier. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and guiding bolt the one that Via just hit. So it's gonna be a guiding bolt. That's gonna be a dirty 20, which will hit, and then that will be 11 points of radiant damage. And he is going to go ahead and be marked. So the next attack against him has advantage. Okay, perfect. All right, Merrick, it is your turn.
All right, Merrick's gonna move. I still can't move Merrick. He's gonna move here.
Okay.
Be back to back with Torwin.
Cool.
Thanks. And then he's going to do favorite enemy to place Hunter's Mark on the cultist up north
Right
from
next
him.
to him,
Yeah.
okay.
Northwest, since we're still doing Cardinal. Yeah.
Yep.
And then he will lash out with the Dagger of the Devoted.
Nice.
All right, 17.
17 hits.
All right. Then plus a d6 for the Hunter's Mark. All right, 12
max
points of
conservative.
damage.
Okay,
Welcome
12
back.
points of damage. That will kill him, and you'll take 1 point of fire damage,
Oh.
Merrick.
I did not think that would kill him. Sick. All right, cool. But yeah. All right, and that will be it for Merrick.
Okay, then for Thorn.
Well, actually, actually, Merrick will move up one spot north just to.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll do that.
There you go.
Create a bit more of an opening.
Caddy corner. All right, that's Thorn's turn.
Yeah. All right, Thorn is going to run down here, and she's going to try to just jump and bite at the pirate.
Okay.
Can I move Thorn? Okay. All right, so Thorn will unleash her bite. God, I haven't. So I'm trying to remember how to do this. Okay. It's not letting me use her character sheet, so I'm just gonna manually roll it.
Yeah, you're fine. What the hell?
All right, so just a d20 plus 6.
All right, that is
All
a
right,
hit.
19. All right, so then it's a d6 plus 3. Well, that's 4. d6 plus 3, so.
All right, 4 damage. Ciao.
Mhm. All right, and that will be it.
All right. Xanthi, it is your turn.
Okay, actually, can I get to you? Maybe. Oh, fuck, I forgot how anything works. Yeah, easy.
Yeah, fuck him up.
Look up here.
Got advantage on the attack.
and- Yeah. Can I toggle? Yes, thank you. Choo. The 23, I imagine, hits.
Uh-huh. It didn't roll with advantage. which is weird. Because this is the one that was hit with Guiding Bolt.
I mean, it should have. I'll roll again on the odd chance. Yeah, no.
Never know. Never know. Oh,
my God.
Anyway.
Hey, look at what you missed out on.
So I second that one tonight, just to keep
Get them
track.
out of the way.
It's gonna be a bad day. 9 damage, and then just follow up with the horn.
Sorry, real quick before you do the horn. Okay.
22 hits.
Are you good or?
Well, I was gonna have Thorn add radiant damage to your weapon as a reaction, just in case you didn't need to make the second roll. But I can just add it to this one if you want, or if it's not too late, I'll add it on.
I mean, sure. I don't think it matters which it's on, right?
We'll put it on the first one, because if it kills it, then you can hit someone else, you know? 4 more radiant damage on that first hit.
Yes. 4 does not kill it.
Alright, well,
Yeah.
worth a shot.
Nope. And then 8 from the horn.
Okay, all right. And with 8 from the horn, that will kill it. However, Merrick and Xanthi, I need both of you to make dexterity saving throws. As when it dies, you can see that it sort of begins to sort of crumple up and dissolve into this like the scales begin falling off in these lumps of acid and metal. And as eventually it reaches that like sort of death rattle, it explodes around as a death throw. So both of those are failures.
Nice.
So
Creatures that did that last campaign too. Or
You-
a similar effect.
you both will take 5 points of acid damage.
Okay.
And you are currently, I'm just going to use the diseased tag here. You are currently covered in that acid. So until you take a full action to like remove it and wipe it off, at the start of each of your turns, you'll take an additional d6 of acid damage.
Yeesh.
Want a
Okay.
bath.
All right. With that,
Uh,
Kaylin.
Hunter's Mark drops.
Yeah, well, alright, sorry about that. I am going to roll in. Good. I guess I'll get here. Oh wait, Samson goes on my turn?
He would go directly after you.
Heard. Okay. Oops. So, I'll come into the doorway here. And I will have line of sight on this one. Okay. I'm gonna bonus action. I'm gonna cast Hex on this one.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna Eldritch Blast it.
Nice.
Perhaps. 13.
13 does hit. Just
Ooh.
hits.
Oh, thank God. That in there, and then we'll do my Hex. How much that? Not 2 shabs, not 2 shabs. And then, well, you know, it can't all be winners. 10 points of damage.
All right. Sounds good.
Alright.
All right. And then Samson.
Okay. Yes. How much does Samson have? Okay. Man, it's a little roughy McDuffie coming in this way. 10. Samson can come here, and he has done.
All right. Sounds good.
That's all I got. Alright. Samson needs like a thorn attack or some shit, and just... I don't know why he has thorns suddenly, but maybe he can sprout them. Who's to say? Pass
What
turn.
do you mean? He's got a bite attack.
I know, but like he needs a.
Oh,
bite
like
attack.
Thorn, not like the dragon that is Merrick's, but like to throw thorns. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. No.
Okay. I
Maybe
was
it should
like,
be a porcupine. And you could, like, there was little needles.
okay. All righty. With that, we finally go into the regular initiative order. We've got the pirate up first.
You got sick guitar solo.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, this one is just going to go ahead and it is going to sort of bang on the door next to it and yell out, "Wake up! There's intruders! Wake up!"
Oh, shit.
And will open the door, and there will be 2 more people that will be joining in after this round of initiative.
What time of day is it? Why are they asleep?
It's nighttime.
It's night.
Oh shit, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, so now this pirate is going to stay right here, and it's going to go ahead and attack Torwin. So it is going to get 2 attacks. Yep. Alright. 2 attacks. Stab, stab. Oh, why does it... Okay, sure, whatever. Alright. Both of those are going to hit. Oh my god. I kind of hate this VT. I don't know. I don't know why I feel so much rage towards it right now, but like it's I hate the way that it does things. Okay. I've been using it for 90 years and I'm just now like, that's fucking stupid. Okay. So that's gonna be 13 points of damage to Sir Torwin. Ooh, 2 stabs with the dagger. Acolyte. The Acolyte is going to move back this way and targeting Merrick. They are going to go ahead and hit you with a guiding bolt, Merrick.
They can try.
So that is going to be a 17 to hit.
That's a miss.
Ooh, all right, there you go. All right, it is Sir Torwin's turn. He's going to attempt to do the same thing, and he is going to try and take those 3 attacks against the stronger cultist. So that is a 16, which is a hit. That is a 18, which is a hit. And that is a 22, which is a hit. So that is going to be a total of 3d8 plus 12.
Damn.
So that is going to be a whopping 31 points of damage. And that is enough to kill that cultist. He had to get warmed up, apparently.
Yeah.
Okay. Acolyte. This one is going to move this way here. And towards you, Via, they are going to pull out a dagger and just through the window, they're going to start stabbing at you.
That's
Okay.
crazy work. That's crazy. You know, my brother's also here, and he's taller than me.
Yeah, but you ducked. And you also did way more damage than he did. This cultist can recognize the eyes of a killer when he sees one. So that is going to be a 24 to hit.
Or, you know? Wait,
Oh,
what
yeah.
does half cover even give?
Plus 2 to
Is
AC.
it? Oh, yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, not. I just didn't know if it was like disadvantage or something.
All right, so it's going to be 6 points of piercing damage.
Owie.
But that's it. Kaylin, your turn.
Alrighty. We need to get a little bit closer to this room. So she's just gonna just move here for now. This one died. So, when it died, she can move her hex.
Perfect.
I'm gonna
Hexed.
move it to this one
I
in front
put
of
a
me.
spell on you.
Yes, and kind of putting her hands together. That globby purple gloop will fly out. And hopefully hit.
All right, go ahead and roll for an attack.
Perhaps not. 12?
A 12 is just a miss.
Oh, okay. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, Samson will run up. And, oops. Oh, I slid him underneath there. Can you grab him for me, please? Thank you. Alright. And he will attempt to bite.
All right.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, hit the attack button. There you go.
No, I was reading something else. That was
Okay.
on
And
the screen.
that's also
Oh my
just a
gosh.
miss. I had 2 12s in a row. I'm sorry. That's kind of funny.
That's it.
All right. Okay. Octavia, it is your turn.
Okay. I'm going to try and cast Gust on this cultist to push him back. Attempt to push him back 5 feet. It is a here I can also display, but it's a strength save. My attack save is 13. So just see if he can. I don't think it's damage at all. Just trying to push him back.
Okay. Strength save. That is a failure.
Woohoo! Get away from me. And then I'm going to stay crouched and crouch over to this window so no one knows where I am.
Okay.
Ooh.
Sounds good. All
And
right.
that'll be my turn.
Okay. All right. Cultist, their turn. All right. So this is one of the fanatics. They are better spellcasters. So this one is going to go ahead and yeah, they are going to move past, move in between Samson and Thorn here. And we're going to go ahead and Kaylin, since you put the hex on her, she's going to go ahead and make a pack blade attack against you. So that is going to be a dirty 20 to hit.
Yeah.
And that will be a total of 13 points of damage. Some of that slashing, some of it is necrotic. I know you don't have any resistances right now, but just so you know.
Okay. That was half my life.
All right, well, luckily, it only has the one attack. So then we've got the Draconian here. So this Draconian is going to move closer to Xanthi and to Merrick. And they are going to make a whirlwind attack. So you can see the wings around them just sort of begin to twist over, and they pull out these like long curved swords, and they're just going to like spin in a circle, just trying to hit both of you at the same time. So I need, let's see. This is going to be a weapon attack against both of you, but it'll do reduced damage if it hits either one of you. So for Xanthi, that'll be a 19.
No.
Nope. Okay. And for Merrick, that will be a 21.
That's a hit.
Okay. So then Merrick, you will take. Okay. You are going to take 9 points of damage.
God, that's reduced.
Yeah. All right, Edwin's
Okay.
turn. Edwin looking at things right now. Let's see. For some reason, it's so weird. There's something bugged out with your thing, Ryan, because it's also not updating your hit points from D&D Beyond.
Yeah, I couldn't do anything with Thorn either, so I'm not
So-
sure what's up, but something's wrong.
Edwin is going to do a 2nd level healing word targeting you.
Sweet.
Brother, please don't die. Okay.
Yeah, how much HP were you at?
5.
Oh,
Oh.
I
Okay.
definitely thought you were dandy. Happy.
Healing word.
I mean, we came in already losing with low HP.
So that's going to be 12 points of healing, Merrick.
Copy that.
That was his bonus action,
Much better.
right? Healing word's a bonus action. Perfect, yeah. Okay. As an action, he'll use his whip against the one guy right here. No, he'll climb in through the window. He'll climb in through the... Oh my god, there's a fucking wall right there. Kill
Almost Edwin.
myself.
In game.
Yeah, for sure. Okay, so he's gonna move in. He's gonna draw his sword, and with all of the hard practice he put in with Xanthi, with the small adventure he went on with Merrick, he hopes his sword strikes true. He's got +3. He's so bad. That's a 17. That's a hit, though.
Hey, let's go.
That's a D8 of damage. Holy shit. That's 8 points of damage. Good job, Edwin.
Job. Joe
He-
should roll for. I forgot his name. Never say that. I was gonna say John. I forgot. I was like, who's that guy?
Who's that
Who's
gay?
the person we play with weekly?
So the sword strikes true, and it deals a critical blow to this cultist, slashing through part of its stomach. You can see the blood begins to seep into the robes. He's not dead yet, but if Edwin can remember his training just as well next time, he'll probably kill the cultist. Merrick, it is your turn.
I like that we had a whole like story in there.
Well, that's what happens when you're not here,
All right. Merrick's gonna move here.
Start of your turn,
2.
you do take a d6 of acid damage.
Okay.
4.
Ow. All right, and then unfortunately, Merrick's gonna use his action to wipe the acid off, but moving in a place to hopefully give Xanthi a better hit.
Okay, perfect. Anything for a bonus action?
I mean, I could reapply Hunter's Mark, but it's just gonna open me up to losing it, so no, I'm
Okay.
good.
All right. It is Thorn's turn.
Thorn's gonna go for the pirate once again.
All right. Bite true, Thorn.
Nope.
Oh, sadly, that is a miss.
Yep. All right, that's it for us.
All right, Xanthi, it is your turn. Start of your turn. Ooh, you take 6 points of acid damage.
Nice. I am, because Bresky is in range because I have reach. I'm gonna hopefully end his career. Little stab over there.
Nice.
Miss. I imagine that hits.
11 does hit.
Do you ever just read numbers wrong and just not, anyway? It does still hit. Okay.
Yeah.
You were really confident that was gonna hit.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be.
Hey, these guys are weak. They definitely.
I was looking at
Yeah,
the
it's-
digital dice, and I think because I've got
for
a really
sure
weird
done.
ass dice on, I can't read the numbers. Anyways, we can just ignore that right now.
Pierce with the trident. You can see as the trident stabs through the back, and he gasps for air and falls down. Edwin goes, Xanthi, I had that one. I could have done it. Okay.
But,
No, he didn't.
and then
Sheathes a sword. I'm not using it at all. The rest is
We're
combat.
still fighting.
I don't care. He doesn't do that. He,
Sounds like something he would do.
yeah.
and then follow up with Zihon.
Zehon.
What's the thing for flanking? Is it like a +2, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. So filthy 20.
Yep. You got it. You.
And then a little 8 damage.
Well, 8 damage. All right. 8 damage. Got it. He has been stabbed. You can see that as you stab into him, and this one as you have less of a sort of 1-2 punch, and then he's dead as there's the stab with the horn. You can see that the blood that leaks from that wound is more like this if you've ever seen mercury, where it's like this silver gray material that looks like very very incredibly viscous, that's just pouring out as opposed to droplets of blood.
Gross.
Like mercury.
Yes, isn't that what I'm thinking of?
Yeah, I'm just. Oh, I hate that visual.
Yeah. Okay, cool. I was like,
ew.
oh. Okay. All right. Thank you, Xanthi. Pirate time. And with pirate comes more pirates to the initiative as these two put their boots on.
Your boots on.
They should triple the boots.
They should choke on it. Why can't every pirate end up dead in a bathroom? And also, oh, there is more. As the guards making patrol hear the commotion coming from within, and
Take a minute to get here, though.
yeah, well, they are
At least 3 turns.
right here, in the cabbage patch. It is another draconian and 2 ambush drakes that were making the patrol, so I'm going to add them to the initiative order as well.
Kaylin, shut the door and lock it.
You
They
got
won't
it.
know how to figure it out.
I'm about to put a fucking chair in the door. What do you mean? One of these stools?
All right. Pirate. The pirate is going to attack Torwin again. That's going to be 2 daggery-doos. What? Okay, so there's a natural 1, and there is another natural 1. Torwin
Wow.
parries. Doesn't he have?
This guy sucks.
He's going to use his reaction to riposte. So as the attack misses, he immediately makes a melee attack in response. That is going to be a hit, and that is going to be a whopping 6 points of damage returned to the pirate. All right, Acolyte. Yeah, Jesus Christ. What's going on here? What is he doing? He's going to go ahead and cast Sacred Flame targeting Torwin. So Torwin will need to make a wisdom saving throw. That is a failure, so Torwin will go ahead and take 1d8 radiant damage. Or no, it's 1d6 damage. 2. Cantrips. All right. Ambush Drake. You can see the draconian. Well, I suppose you guys can't see it, but Kaylin, you can hear a very harsh, guttural voice sort of scream a command in Draconic as you hear what sounds like a quadrupedal creature beginning to run towards the door. So 30 feet, it will take its action to dash.
Can I lock the door?
Well, this is as far as the creature gets. On your turn, you can use your object interact to shut the door, but it does get to the door, and it is going to make an attack against you. So now, luckily, there are no. Oh wait, never mind. There is an ally of the Drake within 5 feet of you, so it's going to have advantage on the attack.
Oh, great.
Just 1 attack, though.
All it needs.
All right, that's going to be a 14 to hit.
Nope.
No. All right, yeah, Kaylin, you're able to implement some fancy footwork and avoid the punishment that your ankles were about to endure from this creature. Okay, Sir Torwin Astrolore, it is his turn. Okay, he's gonna go ahead and this pirate pissing him off. He is tired of it. He's gonna make his 3 longsword attacks against this bitch. All right, 3 attacks, 26. 19, 17, all 3 hits. So that is going to be another 3d8 plus 12. $29 points of damage. He does kill the pirate. That's super funny. Yeah, you can see that. I mean, he definitely... You can see why he was such a knight of great renown in the tourneys. He is a deft swordsman, and he has now cut down 2 of these individuals rather quickly. And he is just gonna, with that, move forward. He's gonna stand in the doorway. He will take an attack of opportunity from this cultist fanatic to try and hold the 2 pirates that are gonna be coming down the hallway in just a second. That is a 10 to hit from the cultist. That is gonna be a miss. Sir Torwin will sort of look back to you, Merrick, and Kaelin and Xanthi, the ones that are in the room right now, and will say, I'll hold them coming from this way. Stop them coming from that way. And Kaelin, it is your turn.
Hello.
Hello.
So I'm reading a spell.
Okay. Nothing wrong with a little bit of light reading.
Not in this moment. That spell would not be great. Okay, I'm gonna close the door.
Okay.
I'm just gonna like slam it in its face.
Nice.
Now that the door is shut, can I move without taking an attack of opportunity?
Yeah, it cannot see you. You can see
Okay,
there
great.
is a lock on the door.
Like with a keyhole or like an actual like
No, like
Like
there's
sliding
like a
bolt?
keyhole on the other side. This is just a regular lock.
Oh fuck yeah, lock that bitch. It's locked.
All right, you lock it.
Okay.
I can,
just go
look, I can
spell
lock it
yourself,
on
'cause
my end. That's
funny.
super funny. If you click on the door, you can't open
Uh,
it now, you know? Look at that.
Great. Oh, it makes a noise.
Funny.
Yeah, because it's locked.
Okay.
All right, I take back everything I said about the VTT. It's got me.
If I attack this creature from here with Eldritch Blast, is that at a disadvantage?
It is, yeah.
What if I back up a little bit?
They do not get an attack of opportunity because they used it on Torwin. However, you are still
yeah.
within 5 feet of an enemy because of the Draconian to your north.
That's fine, but I still can't attack this bitch.
Oh, yeah. Okay, yeah, I see what you mean.
All right. Here we go. Yes. Think. Don't.
All right.
Let's go.
Go ahead and roll your damage here. This one is hexed, so it'll be 16 plus
Hell yeah.
and 10.
Max damage, baby.
Okay, so
God
16,
damn.
19, 21 points of damage. God damn. Right? No, 31. No.
Yeah,
16.
31.
Yeah.
God damn. Yeah, bitch.
Kaylin,
Get
you can
blasted.
see there is this this magic that coalesces around your palm that you hadn't ever seen before, where you can see your finger and your hand and your palm, they kind of turn to this like gnarled bark. Your finger is kind of elongate like Samson's as you pull deep from within this world, and there's this discharge of magic that is more powerful than anything you've conjured so far. You can see even on the impact where it like hits the shoulder and the skin that is exposed, the skin almost hardens like this like gray bark. The life essence drained from the skin.
That is my turn.
Fantastic.
Samson, he's gonna take
Oh,
a bite
yeah.
out of that creature. Come on, finish him off. No,
God damn it, Samson. Yeah.
this is bad.
Will the flanking with Thorn make it a hit?
It will, actually.
Yeah,
it will.
let's go.
The animal
buddies.
companions. Well, not animals. They're both not normal creatures. So,
Hell yeah. Okay.
magical creatures. Yeah.
Legendary.
Raider.
Okay.
All right. Then you hit the damage button.
Yep. Sorry, I'm an idiot.
No, you're good. Yeah. If you want to do damage, hit.
Oh my god.
No,
Hey,
are you
hey,
kidding?
Simpson just is bad at fighting. He should never get into combat again.
But Thorn's gonna give Samson some radiant damage on his bite.
Thanks, buddy.
Because he is, Kayla, he is a ferret. He's a magical
All right,
ferret,
triple,
but he's.
triple the damage.
Phew, even the smallest can be mighty.
That's true. Maybe one day, but for now,
Yeah,
He-
he's no Dogglin, I know.
exactly. Not everything can be as majestical. Majestical? Magical?
Majestic.
Majestic. Yeah, not majesticals.
Majestical.
That's
I
what.
like that.
Never mind. Okay. Octavia, your turn.
Yay, I'm glad we moved on from that.
Speak for yourself.
Quick,
Sibs of the one in this little group here, Xanthi. What are all your hit points at? Like Ryan
13.
and 13.
I'm at 11.
11. Okay. Kayla.
I am at 13.
Okay. So I'm gonna cast Wither and Bloom. And it's a 10-foot radius, so I definitely want to get these guys. I assume I can't get this guy anymore because the door is shut anyway, which is fine, totally fine. And then I also want to get Xanthi in it. It's up to you if you think it would go through the door, though.
Can you put Wither and Bloom in the chat real quick?
Yes.
Because you can get everybody easy peasy. Centered on a point, in addition, one creature in your area. I would probably say that it would go through. Like, it would hit it behind the door.
Okay, because it's kind of like a seeping energy thing.
As opposed to, like, a fireball that, like, you know, is... Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, cool. So I want, obviously, those 3 characters to take the damage and then give that healing aspect to Xanthi. So, Xanthi, you can roll a hit die and regain that number of hit points. And then a Constitution saving throw for everyone else, or take necrotic damage on a failed save.
Okay.
I can't speak.
So let's do the ambush strike first. That's a fail. The cultist next. That is a success. And then the draconian next. That is a fail.
Okay, I rolled a 9.
So that'll be 9 damage here. 9 damage here. And then that'll
No,
be...
are you kidding me?
I'm sorry.
Oh no!
4 damage there.
Oh no!
Don't try and get me to roll shit. I rolled bad.
I should have rolled it for you. I'm sorry.
You should've.
Well, did this guy down here die at least?
No, that was the one that succeeded.
Oh, how much hit points did they have left?
So they took... I get what it's rounded up.
I would assume. I don't know.
That is half as much on a successful. Yeah, I guess it's always rounded up, isn't it? Okay, so it'd be 1 extra damage. So they took 5 points of damage.
Still around.
And they are still around, yeah.
Okay. So anyway, yeah. Oh, leading up to that, she broke that window, did all that, and then reducked again. And good luck.
Princess Octavia, breaker of windows. All right, cool.
Zephyros is gonna be so mad. You're breaking the windows. On his face.
Literally get over it.
Yeah, he did.
He told me to kill myself.
This is Octavia's way of revolting against him. I'm gonna break this fucking guy's windows. Oops. I had
Whoops,
to.
my hand slipped again.
Okay. Well, this cultist is going to move here. They will get an attack of opportunity. Thorn will. I can delete this aura. Let me do that real quick. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
All right, 24.
Roll for damage. Let's see.
7
right.
points.
That will kill it. So you can see it was going
Yeah.
towards the door to unlock it and to open it, but Thorn is able to sort of like grab at the ankle as it's moving away, pull it down, and as it does, you can see the cultist kind of slip and fall. Their head slams on the hardwood floor, and then Thorn sort of jumps on top of it and rips out the neck of the cultist.
Ooh,
All right, perfect.
gruesome.
We've got another draconian. It is going to move in, and
I hope he knocks.
it is going to... Seeing that the door is shut, it is going to use its action to dash, and it's going to come back this way.
Uh-oh.
And it will get here. And, oh, it's got 40 movement speed. Shit, wait a minute. It's going to move right here. All right, that's its turn. Can't do anything else. Ambush Drake this one is going to follow suit with its master. So it's going to move 30, action to dash, and we'll move 60 up there. Okay, we've got this Draconian here. This time, going to make 2 attacks. We're going to say, Xanthi, you killed the first Draconian, right?
Yes.
Yes. All right, it's coming to you. Okay. So it's just going to be 2 regular dagger attacks coming your way. Or 2 sort of curved short swords. So that first one is going to be an 11, which is a miss. And the second one is going to be a 24.
Yeah, sure.
Well, I'll allow it.
Well, I can shield, so yeah, I will allow it actually.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'll do something else.
Okay, Xanthi, you are going to take 7 points of damage.
Okay. In response, I'm a hellish rebuke it.
Ooh. Get rebuked, loser.
Well, 10.
Hey. 10 points of damage on a failed saving throw. They do fail.
Shit, it does save throw. Doesn't it? Yeah, okay.
They did fail.
I don't remember.
10 points of
anything.
damage. They're looking really rough. As the fire sort of rebuke from the stab of the sword, you can see they sort of roar at the flames, and they're going to come in for a second attack. No, that was their second attack.
Oh my God.
I'm a goofy goober. It's Edwin's turn. Well, oh man. Edwin was originally going to run and try and heal either Merrick or Xanthi. But now there's this Draconian and there's this Ambush Drake. And if he goes to heal one of the two of you, he'll be leaving Octavia alone, which he would not do.
He should,
But he would
You can
not.
jump through the window.
but he will.
But he would not.
And he is.
Plus, he's making a good point.
What does he have? What spell slots does he have? I've really been burning through his spells. Okay. He is going to Healing Word at first level for Xanthi. Well, Xanthi, how rough is Xanthi looking right now? Oh, really rough. Okay. He's going to
5.
Healing Word at second level for Xanthi. So Xanthi, you are going to recover 17 hit points worth of healing from a beastly Healing Word. As he says, if you could please not get that fucked up again, I would really appreciate it. It's stressing me out. And then he is going to take a sword swing at the Draconian in front of him.
How do you put his sword away?
I thought he sheathed it, wasn't going to use it. yet.
No, he was about to, but then he was like, that's immature. I'm not going to do that. Ha! And
Yes.
yeah. He goes to swing the sword, and you can see with one of the short swords, the Draconian just parries it. No. Dang it. All right, Merrick, it's your turn.
All right. I mean, this thing has to get killed eventually. Like, I know, like, Xanthi, Kayla, Merrick, like, we're all going to get blown up, but I mean, we just need to down this thing, right?
Yep.
Like, there's not really anything else we
Yeah,
can do.
goop it up.
All right, cool.
Slime me. Treat me like a celebrity in the early 2000s that
Gonna-
did a movie with Nickelodeon.
There we
All right,
go.
I like
All right, we're gonna
What'd you think I meant?
put Hunter's Mark on there, and we're gonna launch an attack.
All right. Target acquired.
All right. 18 with the flank added.
That's gonna do it.
All right, then dagger. And then D6 from the Hunter's Mark. Wow. All right. 12 points of damage.
Hey, 12 is just enough.
Woo! We'll
As
take it.
Merrick, I need you, Xanthi, and Caitlin to make dexterity saving throws.
Righty.
Oh, fucking fuck.
Hell yeah.
19.
Oh no.
Oh, no.
Okay, so I mean, You know, Xanthi, for you never wiped the goof off to begin with, so
I'm full of group right now.
you are gonna take Kaylin, you and Xanthi both take 5 points of acid damage. Kaylin, you are why can I not? Hello? Brother. Okay, you're infected. Not infected. I'm going to use the disease thing when it starts working,
Okay.
but at the beginning of each one of your turns, you'll take a d6 of acid damage. Merrick, you succeed, so you take half. So you'll take 5, half of 5 rounded up. So you'll take 3, and you will not be covered in the goop.
Copy that. And Hunter's Mark is still active.
Yeah.
And then I can go out to help Via and Edwin, or I can stay here to help when that door inevitably comes down. Any preference, anyone?
I mean,
Probably
3 in
just
here,
the
3
one
out there
break.
kind of makes sense.
Yeah.
And I can leave Thorn back here too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Merrick
3.5
will,
in here.
Merrick will run out, tell Via to duck, and he'll move here.
Okay.
As he jumps out the window. Yeah. And, can't do anything else right now, so that's it.
All right, sounds good to me. All right, this pirate right here is going to move and is going to make their 2 attacks against Torwin. Hit. Miss. It's going to be 7 points of damage to Torwin. Thorn's turn.
I think Thorn's just gonna like move up here to like get ready for when the door inevitably comes down, but she can't really do anything right now, so
Okay, sounds good.
yeah.
Another pirate. Yeah, so these 2 pirates down here, they're just going to kind of lean back and forth as one sort of comes forward to make their attacks while the other one sort of falls back a little bit, being able to move within the ally space. So same thing, 2 dagger attacks, hit. So it'll be 2d4 plus 6. So that'll be 9 to Torwin. All right, Xanthi, it is your turn.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
If I move to this square, am I still able to hit with reach? Because it's technically over, but I don't know if it's just because it's diagonal thing. I don't know if that's the same as with movement.
Yeah, I'd say you'd still be able to hit.
Okay, cool.
Completely forgot that guy was down there.
Oh, wait. Is that not then? Why is my measuring tool telling me something different? Hold on. Yeah. What? It's saying that's 35 feet of movement. Pourquoi?
That is very strange. I am not quite sure. Just move to where your measuring tool told you could go.
Wait, that's 35,
think-
but that's 32. This doesn't make any sense. Is that allowed? I don't know.
just go. Just go.
Okay,
Yeah, it's fine.
that's fine. Yeah, okay. And do classic 1, 2.
1, 2, 3.
21.
That will indeed hit.
Ciao. And follow with dagger.
Dagger have reach too.
Oh shit, no it doesn't. Never mind, I don't do that.
So we hit him with
throw
the
it at
1.
him.
Yeah, you could. It's the same thing.
Yeah, I guess I can do that. 'cause
All
that's
right,
what
yeah.
cool it is,
So it was 2-handed with the trident, right?
one hand, because one hand.
Oh,
dagger.
okay. I will say, as you
Yeah.
go to throw the dagger, before it leaves your hand, he does die.
Oh, never mind.
Yeah, so I realized that as I looked at the damage, I was like, oh no, this motherfucker's dead. It doesn't matter.
Lamau. Well then.
You go to the...
I can't hit anything else. Yeah, that's fine.
Okay.
It's turn.
Sounds good. Ambush straight. Clawing at the door. Gonna try and break it down. Let's see. That is not enough. It has a second attack. It'll try and do it again. Not enough. All right. Still locked behind the door. Torwin. All right. He is going to use his special attack. One he definitely doesn't use every single turn. Sword. Oh, that's what I get. That's what I get for speaking too confidently. That first one's actually a miss. Second and third, though, are indeed hits. So that is going to be 2d8 plus 8. So 8 plus 5 is 13 plus 8 is 21. To this first pirate. 21. All right. Kaylin, your turn.
All right. Knowing that door is gonna come down any minute. Maybe she should just open it. So, Kaylin is going to unlock the door and then quickly move. Oh gosh, can I move? Can you move her to stand on the table here?
You know, fun fact, I cannot. So I'm going to refresh my page real quick because I thought that maybe it was just me.
I think it's because... Nah, I'm not sure. Well, I guess I can... No. Oh, I can arrow. It's okay.
Well, I already refreshed.
I don't know. It says I'm dead right there. It's kind of weird. All right. Anyway.
Just saying that's where you started.
Oh, all right. Kaylin's going to run. She's going to quickly unlock the door and then just kind of like jump on the table to blast this creature the moment it... Well, I mean, it opens the door. So I guess I'll hold my action until it opens the door.
Okay, sounds good. All right. Octavia, it is your turn.
Yeah, I've had like 17 ideas and none of them are good.
Oh, wait a minute. Sorry. Kaylin, at the start of your turn, you are covered in the goop. So you do take 5.
That's right. Okay, then can I use my action to wipe that off? Because if I don't, I'll die.
You take 5 points.
I think I got group damage either.
Oh, okay. So you take 5 points regardless because you take it at the start of your turn and then you can wipe off the goop. So you take 5 and then you use your action to wipe off the goop, not holding it.
Yeah.
Xanthi. Almost dropped the dice. You also take 5 points of goop damage.
Okay.
So cool. All right. Oh, nope. It's still Octavia's turn. All right, cool. We're good. Wait, did I delete you off the turn order? No, there you are.
Me?
No, okay.
I'm right there.
There you go. There you go. All right, cool. Sweet. Your turn.
Okay.
What are you doing?
So good question. I'm gonna. What hit points are you at, Merrick?
10.
Okay. I'm gonna do Wither and Bloom again. But I'm gonna do it her so that I can get Merrick in it. This little 10. And it's the same thing. Let's see if I can.
Oh, look, Edwin's also in it.
I can only give it to one person though.
Okay.
I would love to give it to everybody, but not possible. So,
All right, Constitution.
not as good of
Fail.
damage this time,
Fail.
but Merrick, you can roll your hit die. Yeah, just any. Yeah. That's
right.
not bad.
And then what's your spell casting modifier?
Does it add to that?
That's
It
what
just says.
Regain number of hit points equal to the roll plus your spell casting ability modifier.
Oh, that's even better. Okay,
Wait, does that mean I should have gotten more points earlier?
Mm-hmm.
yeah. Is it the spell attack or just the modifier?
Just the modifier.
3? Okay, 3. So give
Sweet,
yourself
plus
3
11.
more points, Xanthi, as well.
Yeah, I'll take that.
Y'all need to read.
I read and then I stopped reading. I don't like reading.
Nah,
I'm illiterate.
touche.
It's also not my spell. I was gonna read it.
Yeah, that's fair.
It's That's Felicity's job.
Meh,
Yeah. Thankfully, Ryan read for all of us. And that is it.
All right. The Draconian. It is going to make 2 attacks against Edwin just because it thought Edwin's attack was very funny.
Man, that was unnecessary.
Alrighty. Let's see. That first one is a 19 and the second one is a 22, so both of those are going to hit. Damage. Damage, damage. Alright, so with both of those hitting, that is going to be 9 points of damage on the first one. And then that is going to be 11 points of damage on the second one.
Oh.
Edwin is at 4.
Jeez.
All right, ambush Drake. This one's running straight towards you, Merrick.
Bring it.
It just has the 1 attack. And it's going to miss with a 9. It is Edwin's turn.
Good.
Okay, he is going to...
He does have a healing potions on him.
That's what I was just about to ask. He is going to use that healing potion. He's going to use the greater. 40 plus 4. Let's see. What's he get? What's he get? 15. Edwin is going to drink it. Bonus action. Get 15 hit points back. He is now at 19. Action. Okay, inventory. Nope, spells. Okay, let's see. What's good? What's a good spell? Has this guy been wounded yet? Yes, he has. He is going to use Toll the Dead, which will be a Wisdom saving throw, and it will take a D12 of damage if it has fail, or if it fails because it's injured. Where'd my D20 go? There it is. Okay, it did fail, so it will take a D12 of damage, and it will take 11 points of necrotic damage.
Nice.
All right. There we go. Merrick, it is your turn.
All right, we're going to transfer the Hunter's Mark over to the ambush Drake, and we're going to make an attack on it.
Marked. Target acquired.
All right, 22.
22, that's a hit. All right.
Man, Hunter's Mark is not doing the work today. All right, 11 points of damage.
Points of damage. Yep, he's looking pretty rough.
All right, that unfortunately is going to be it.
All right. And then Thorn.
Oh, can I have Thorn add a D6 of Radiant for her reaction? I have
Yeah.
not used that yet.
Mm-hmm.
All right, we're getting there.
Twah. Rough.
So this door has been opened with the ambush Drake now.
The door has been
down here.
unlocked, not opened.
Okay. I think Thorn's just going to move up, and basically once the door is broken down or opened in some way, she will hold her action to attack the Drake.
Okay.
Or
All
any
right.
enemy that is on the other side that is within reach.
Got it. Cool.
And that will be it.
All right. Pirate. Second verse, same as the first. We're going to attack with 2 daggers. That's a miss. That's a hit. And that is going to be 8 points of damage to Torwin. All right. Then we have the other pirate. It's going to do the same thing. Those are both hits. Wow, that's rough. So that's... wait, that's a lot, actually. No, it is not. No. 16 points of damage to Torwin. That was quite a bit. Woo! All right. Torwin is at 65. I mean, he's still not doing terrible.
Oh
but...
my goodness.
He's at half health though. He's taking a lot of damage from this encounter. He's been quite the
By
meat
1,000
shield.
cuts.
Yeah. All right, Xanthi, it is your turn.
way is Torwood blocking? Am I still able to like reach without throwing shit?
Oh yeah.
Okay. Well, like a little conga line.
Dude, I'm telling you, when this wizard shows up and casts lightning bolt, you guys are done for. You're cooked.
Oh. No. And kind of just stab
Xanthi,
around.
at the start of your turn,
Hell.
you do take 2 points of goop damage.
Boot me up. I'm guessing 11 misses.
Yeah, on these pirates, an 11 does miss.
Yeah. Follow up, throw the horn.
Horn throw.
Or never miss.
Horn never
21.
missed. 21. Yep, go ahead and roll for damage.
7 damage.
7 damage. All right, yeah, the pirate's looking really rough.
Fucking hell, I want to get this shit out of the way. Like, seriously, man. Making my life difficult here.
All right, is that it?
Yeah, that's all I can do.
All right, ambush Drake. Finally is going to bust down the door. He's going to move in, and that's it. But then Torwin gets an attack of opportunity. Thorn gets an attack of opportunity. Or the held action.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Sadly, not
Love
enough. Not enough. As the two drakes clash, they seem equally matched in the current moment.
Beautiful.
All right. Sir Torwin. Here we go. So let's see. Hit on the first one. Hit. Miss. So 2d8 plus 8. $16 damage on this pirate. That is going to be enough to kill it. All right, Kaylin, it is your turn. Yeah, he can move. There you go.
Right.
What do you want? There's nowhere else for him to go. If he moves into a room, then he's done for it. Why are there 2 doors here? I'm confused. It's that's all me. There's 2 door icons. Okay. Anyway, sorry, Kaylin.
Is it a action to drink my health potion, right?
It is only an action if you don't want to roll for it and you just want to recover the maximum amount of hit points possible. Otherwise, it's a bonus action and you roll for it.
I'm at 3. I should just take it, to be honest.
Yep, there's only 4 enemies left. I don't know. You're in the middle of the conga line.
I know, but I could just step beside Xanthi and have her protect me.
You think? Now, if anything, Xander would be like, "Oh, damn shame that dagger wound up in Kaylin's back by those pirates." Xanthi, that's your
Fine,
horn.
Okay, it's fine.
I don't know.
Yeah, whatever.
What?
I will just roll for it. All right, I'm gonna take my greater healing potion,
All right.
which is 4d4 plus 4.
4d4 plus 4 minus 4.
Bad. Whatever.
13? No, that's not bad.
13's not bad.
All right, you're right. Okay. 3 plus 14 is 17, Kayla. Why do you have to put that in the calculator? I don't know. All right, no one talk about it. All right.
That's good.
That was my bonus action. I no longer have a this. Where's that? And then Eldritch Blast over top Thorns. Since I'm
Yep.
staying up.
You are, yeah.
Yeah.
Is this one hexed?
I don't think I could have done that because I used my bonus action.
Oh, that's right. Okay, 19 does hit though. 8 points of damage. Okay, that's a good amount of damage.
All right.
Looking rough.
All right, that's it.
Octavia, it is your turn.
Yeah. We are going to use magic missile. Chaos. That's the first one. Second one. Oh, I should say who I'm attacking.
Yeah.
I want 2 of them to go to this guy, and then assuming those 2 will kill him, I'll send the 3rd one to that one. So these 2 on that one.
Mm-hmm. Okay, that does kill it.
One to the new guy.
And 5 points of damage to the new guy. All right.
And that's my turn.
Fantastic. Draconian. Yeah. It is going to move. Edwin will get an attack of opportunity, as it is going to fly straight up, as the wings are going to kind of sprout from its back, and it's going to flap and go up. That will hit. Good job, Edwin. And that is going to be, what is his modifier? It's 1. Okay, so that's going to be 5 points of damage. As it is going to fly up, and as it flies up, it is going to fly down here. And Via, it is going to attack you. It's going to make those 2 attacks against you.
Just a girl.
So that is going to be a dirty 20 on the first one, and a natural 20 on the second one. Any responses?
I don't have anything anymore.
Okay, perfect. So, I mean, not perfect. Not for you.
Perfect for you, apparently.
Nah.
Yeah.
I'm not Talon. I'm not rooting on your guys' downfall. Jeez.
Yeah, just Talon and Zephyros and everyone else that has met.
Zephyros is like, no, just let him kill you. Come on.
All I do is make enemies.
Okay, so the first one is going to be 9 points of damage.
Juicy.
Via. Second one, the crit,
I'm dead. I just know it.
is going to, that was really low on the damage roll, but
It's gonna be more than 7. I'll tell you that.
20 points of damage.
Oh my god, that's almost my HP max.
Okay.
No,
All right.
dead.
So Via is unconscious. Edwin, it's his turn. Ooh! Immediately runs over and will jump out the window and is going to... It has no more second level spells left. So he's going to use a first level spell slot to cure wounds. And he gets to reroll that one. He gets to reroll the 1 there. So that is going to be 9 points of healing, Via. Ooh! All right. Merrick, it is your turn.
All right. We're going to transfer the Hunter's Mark. We're going to try and stab this guy. All right, 19.
19 hits. All right. And then the 100 mark damage?
Man, Hunter's Mark has not gotten above a 2 all night. That's crazy.
All right.
Yeah, so 12 points of damage.
Okay. That is enough. As I need the 3 of you to make dexterity saving throws.
I mean, he had to die. I'm sorry, gang.
No, it's okay. Dex
At least Via's up.
God damn it.
I mean,
how does a 12 sound?
so that is a fail. Oh, I need to roll for Edwin. Dex save? That's a fail. Okay, all 3 of you fail. Luckily, I rolled as low as I could on the damage. Each one of you will take 2 points of acid damage.
Oh, damn.
And then... Let's see... Ambush Drake is almost dead. There's only 1 pirate left. What I'm going to say is, now that the majority of the enemies have been dealt with, the Ambush Drake is almost dead, and the pirate is almost dead, you guys can easily dispatch the rest of them. You have the overwhelming numbers here. So, Merrick, you can... The 3 of you that just got acidized, you can sort of brush that off and recover from that. The only question is... given your advantage, obviously you would kill the ambush drake, but then the one pirate that is left, do you kill them or do you keep them alive?
Yeah, I was gonna say Xanthi would definitely, if Torwin's moving to kill her right away, would stop him. And I mean, she wants to like, she can just like push Torwin out of the way, so she can like get up to where he is.
Yeah. All right. So with that, as you sort of kill the ambush drake, you can see he's preparing to strike out and kill the last pirate. You tell him to stop. He does. And you're able to grab the pirate to interrogate them. And on that note, we're going to go ahead and take a quick break there before we get into that. And we'll be back in 10, 15 minutes to finish out the session. And I think when we get back, John will be there. So that's pretty cool. All right. We will... Okay. Okay. Hi. BRB. I guess I'm going to learn.
There's one more thing. Disconnected.
I will say, from the other side of the door, any of you that were like coming out to check, the only thing you heard as you like moved towards the door was Kaylin and Samson squeaking. Kaylin was speaking ferret, not the other way around.
Well, then she'll come in.
Family.
Sorry. He's gonna start picking the produce up, putting it onto the.
Well, that has been in the snow. You're going to have to pay for that.
Looks to Caitlin.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes, you know, his old eyes and the light, he just doesn't see and look in front of him very well. I will take care of that. Yes, I'm so sorry. We'll get you home, brother. I know.
Can you
dear
please
brother.
just pay me for the
There.
produce he has ruined?
Kaylin will give the man 2 platinum.
Thank you. Please have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.
Sorry, everyone. The shop is closed for the rest of the day. Tink, tink.
Sucks for anyone else who wanted produce. Edwin just goes.
Produce was the whole winter. Constitution, DC 13, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a failure. Warped.
Fuck yeah. Get in that way. There we go. And he
Okay.
is going to start creeping backwards further into the woods.
No one even seems to be. She's just like.
All right, and then Kaylin, you were gonna do something.
I was just going to shoot a what the fuck do I shoot?
Eldritch Blast.
Heavy sleeper. It's totally Caleb.
Same name as your character. The fuck came up with that?
They're not even the same. Learn how to speak, Gemma.
I can't.
Love ya.
Okay.
Can't speak right. She
It makes her have a lisp. It's like a missing
Her,
tooth.
her brain broke off in that horn, you know?
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy. Can you imagine? Why is your brain horn shaped?
I'm not God, I don't know.
That was really funny.
All right. So,
There's no shopping to be had this evening.
okay.
Long story short.
You- elemental. What is the word? I'm totally blanking. The word, not incarcerations, not incantations, not apparitions. No.
Can you describe the word you're looking for?
Yeah.
Manifestations. There we go.
Yep, that's the word.
Yep.
That's the one.
On tip of my tongue.
Actual fuck.
And then I did get a 1.
There ain't no way!
What the hell?
This sound is constantly happening. I feel like I'm being shot in the face.
I cannot believe.
She was gonna eat shit, but Kaylin's too good. Like,
Incredible. Oh. That's okay. Here, I'll go get my dice.
Nope, I'm already halfway down the stairs.
Just use your portent, Felicity. Just use
Oh, true.
portent.
No, not
That'd be
for
funny.
him.
What do you
'Cause then he
mean?
definitely would recognize us.
He's gonna recognize us.
I know, but I only have an
I'll
18 and a
face.
14.
It's the only thing
I was about to say, like,
it's
get
the
it on
only
there
thing
and
I had
don't
to cover
bother.
on my camera.
I feel violated.
Everyone. I'm getting smothered to death right now.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. I wanted to hold this up here for when Caleb comes in.
Why does it have to be so bad?
I already danced in the
Don't
background.
forget.
I don't think anybody's.
Why are you so shaky? Like, why is it all over the
He's nervous to see Kayla again.
It's making me
I
anxious
always-
seeing it move so much.
I always get anxious when I see my wife. I want her to think
Oh.
I'm a cool guy.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's because she asked you to take out the trash. And you're like, did I?
There's one more thing. Disconnected.
I will say, from the other side of the door, any of you that were like coming out to check, the only thing you heard as you like moved towards the door was Kaylin and Samson squeaking. Kaylin was speaking ferret, not the other way around.
Well, then she'll come in.
Family.
Sorry. He's gonna start picking the produce up, putting it onto the.
Well, that has been in the snow. You're going to have to pay for that.
Looks to Caitlin.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes, his old eyes and the light, he just doesn't see and look in front of him very well. I will take care of that. Yes, I'm so sorry. We'll get you home, brother. I know.
Can you
dear
please
brother.
just pay me for the
Here.
produce he has ruined?
Kaylin will give the man 2 platinum.
Thank you. Please have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.
Sorry, everyone. The shop is closed for the rest of the day.
But for anyone else who wanted produce, Edwin just goes.
Produce was the whole winter. Constitution, DC 13, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a failure. Warped.
Fuck yeah. Get in that plate. There we go. And he
Okay.
is going to start creeping backwards further into the woods.
No one even sees me. She's just like.
All right, and then Kaylin, you were gonna do something?
I was just going to shoot a what the fuck do I shoot?
Eldritch Blast.
Heavy sleeper. It's totally Caleb. Same name as your character. The fuck came up with this?
They're not even the same. Learn how to speak, Gemma.
I can't.
Love ya.
Okay.
Can't speak right. She has one
It makes her have a lisp, just like a missing
Part of
tooth.
her brain broke off in that horn, you know?
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy. Can you imagine? Why is your brain horn shaped?
Your intellect is spoiled.
I'm not God, I don't know.
Really funny.
Right, that was really funny.
All right. So,
There's no shopping to be had this evening.
okay.
Long story short.
Elemental. What is the word? I'm totally blanking. The word. Not incarcerations, not incantations, not apparitions. No.
Can you describe the word you're looking for?
Yeah.
Manifestations. There we go.
Yep, that's the word.
Yep.
That's the one.
On the tip of my tongue.
Actual fuck.
And then I did get a 1.
There ain't no way!
What the hell? This is constantly happening. I think I'm being shot in the face.
I cannot believe.
She was gonna eat shit, but Kaylin's too good. Like,
Oh. Nah, it's okay. Here, I'll go get my dice.
Oh, I'm already halfway down the stairs.
Just use your portent, Felicity. Just use
Oh, true.
portent.
No, not
That'd
for
be
him.
funny. What do you
Because then he
mean?
definitely would recognize us.
He's gonna
I know, but I only have an
I'll
18 and a
face.
14.
It's the only thing
I
I
was about to say,
had.
like,
It's
get it
the
on
only
there,
thing I
like,
had
don't
to cover
bother.
up my camera.
I feel violated.
Everything. I'm being smothered to death right now.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. I wanted to hold this up here for when Caleb comes in.
Why does it have to be so bad?
I already danced in the
Stop making
background,
it.
but I don't think anybody's
Why are you so shaky? Like, why is it all over the
He's nervous to see Kayla again.
It's making me
I always-
anxious seeing it move so much.
I always get anxious when I see my wife. I want her to think I'm a cool guy.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's because she asked you to take out the trash. You're like, did I?
There was one more thing. Disconnected. Yeah.
I will say, from the other side of the door, any of you that were like coming out to check, the only thing you heard as you like moved towards the door was Kaylin and Samson squeaking. Kaylin was speaking ferret, not the other way around.
Well, then she'll come in.
Family.
Sorry. He's gonna start picking the produce up, putting it onto the.
Well, that has been in the snow. You're going to have to pay for that.
Looks to Caitlin.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes, his old eyes and the light, he just doesn't see and look in front of him very well. I will
Snow
take
is
care of that.
blinding.
Yes, I'm so sorry. We'll get you home, brother. I know. I
Can
know,
you
dear
please
brother.
just pay me for the
Here,
produce he has ruined?
Kaylin will give the man 2 platinum.
Thank you. Please have a great rest of your day.
Thank you. You as well.
you.
Sorry, everyone. The shop is closed for the rest of the day. Tink, tink.
Luck for anyone else who wanted produce. Edwin just goes.
Produce was middle of winter. Constitution, DC 13, got it.
Yeah!
Okay, that is a failure. Warped.
Fuck yeah. Get in that plane. There we go. And he
Okay.
is going to start creeping backwards further into the woods.
No one even sees Via. She's just like.
All right, and then Kaylin, you were gonna do something.
I was just going to shoot a. What the fuck do I shoot?
Eldritch Blast.
Heavy sleeper. It's totally Caleb.
Same name as a character. The fuck came up with
They're not even the same. Learn how to speak, Gemma.
I can't.
Love ya.
Okay.
Can't speak right. She has one horn.
It makes her have a lisp. Just like a missing
Part
tooth.
of her brain broke off in that horn, you know?
Oh.
Damn, that's crazy. Can you imagine? Why is your brain horn shaped?
Your intellect is stored in there.
I'm not God, I don't know.
Really funny.
That was really good.
Like,
All right. So.
There's no shopping to be had this evening.
Okay.
Long story short.
You, elemental. The word? Not incarcerations, not incantations, not apparitions.
can you describe the word you're looking for?
Yeah.
Manifestations. There we go.
Yep, that's the word.
Yep.
That's the one.
On tip of my tongue.
The actual fuck.
And then I did get a 1.
There ain't no way.
What the hell?
Sound is constantly happening. I feel like I'm being shot in the face.
I cannot believe.
She was gonna eat shit, but Kaylin's too good. Like,
That's incredible. Oh. Nah, it's okay. Here, I'll go get my dice.
Oh, I'm already halfway down the stairs.
Just use your portent, Felicity. Just use
Oh,
portent.
true. No, not
That'd be
for
funny.
him.
What do you
Because then he
mean?
definitely would recognize us.
He's gonna recognize us.
I know,
I don't like
but I only have an
Out of
18 and a
face.
14.
It's the only thing
I
I
was about to say,
had.
like,
It's
get
the
it
only
on
thing
there,
I had
don't
to cover
bother.
on my camera.
I feel violated.
Every. I feel like I'm being smothered to death right now.
Just go to sleep. Just go to sleep. I wanted to hold this up here for when Caleb comes in.
Why does it have to be so bad?
I already danced in the
Stop
background.
moving it.
I don't think anybody
Why are
saw
you
me.
so shaky? Like, why is it all over the place?
He's nervous to see Kayla again.
It's making me
I always-
anxious seeing it move so much.
I always get anxious when I see my wife. I want her to think
Oh.
I'm a cool guy.
Oh my gosh.
No, it's because she asked you to take out the trash. You're like, did I?
There's one more thing. I'm disconnected.
Nah. I will say, from the other side of the door, any of you that were like coming out to check, the only thing you heard as you like moved towards the door was Kaylin and Samson squeaking. Kaylin was speaking ferret, not the other way around.
Well, then she'll come in.
Family.
Sorry. He's gonna start picking the produce up, putting it onto the.
Well, that has been in the snow. You're going to have to pay for that.
Looks to Caitlin.
I'm so sorry. Sometimes, you know, his old eyes and the light, he just doesn't see and look in front of him very well. I will take care of that. Yes, I'm so sorry. We'll get you home, brother. I know.
Can you
dear
please
brother.
just pay me for the
Here,
produce he has ruined?
Kaylin will give the man 2 platinum.
Thank you. Please have a great rest of your day.
Thank you, you as well.
Sorry, everyone. The shop is closed for the rest of the day. Tink, tink.
Look for anyone else who wanted produce. Edwin just goes.
Produce in the middle of winter. Constitution, DC 13, got it.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a failure. Warped.
Fuck yeah. Get in that way. There we go. And he
Okay.
is going to start creeping backwards further into the woods.
No one even sees me. She's just like.
All right, and then Kaylin, you were gonna do something.
I was just going to shoot a what the fuck do I shoot?
Eldritch Blast.
Heavy sleeper. It's totally Caleb.
Same name as a character. The fuck came up with They're not even the same. Learn how to speak, Gemma.
I can't.
Love ya.
Okay.
Can't speak right. She has one horn.
It makes her have a lisp. Just like a missing
Part of
tooth.
her brain broke off in that horn, you know?
Damn, that's crazy. Can you imagine? Why is your brain horn shaped?
Your intellect is stored in the horn.
I'm not God, I don't know.
Really funny.
Right, that was really funny.
Like,
All right.
You're welcome.
So.
There's no shopping to be had this evening.
Okay.
Long story short.
You, elemental. Alrighty, hello there, everybody. We are back. So, picking up where we left off, our group of adventurers had found themselves at Zephyros's estate, just south of the city of Sulibruv, the one that has the vault where not only the Needle of Severing is, but also one of the phylactery pieces that the Dragon Cult requires. Now, when they arrived, they noticed very quickly that Zephyros's his estate, his villa, had been captured by cultists and pirates, the same ones of Roquette's crew, which dismembered Xanthi. Well, dehorned. Still a part of her, you know. So, the pirate crew, at least some of them here, as well as the cultists, seemingly working together for some reason. Luckily, after an intense encounter with the cultists that were occupying the villa, they were able to defeat them and capture one of the pirates alive to interrogate them.
So that is where we're going to go ahead and pick up. So the one pirate that you have captured, you can see that one of the crew, not one that you recognize, maybe one that they either picked up along the way or that was washed up ashore after all of you had been captured and hadn't rejoined with the group yet, but you don't recognize this one in particular. The night was it was very dark anyway. There was very sporadic lighting. You didn't see very many of them in general, but this one you for sure don't recognize. So you gather Zephyros and Captain Moreau, you bring them into the Great Hall, and you have this individual tied up, and you can ask them anything. You can see, though, that they sort of look around, maybe tied up and they're sort of gagged right now. You can see they're definitely angry, but they're not resisting at all.
I think right off the bat, Xanthe is gonna resummon her horn because I guess she threw it. And then just with that in hand, she's immediately gonna go up to her, and she's gonna like grab the back of her hair, and then putting like the horn right to her throat, and just like applying that bit of pressure because I guess it's not sharp, so she kind of can, and it's just gonna straight up ask, "Where's your captain?"
Captain Moreau is in Solebrov.
Captain Rocket.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Captain Rocket is in Solebrov. Sorry.
Plot twist.
Where in Solebrov?
There is a tavern that she's been staying at, the Golden Lion. It is just outside of the main plaza. We're located right next to the monolith, the vault, the sanctum depths.
And what business, pray tell, does she have there?
Listen, I will tell you what you want to know, but I would like to not die today.
Keep speaking and we'll decide that later.
Very well. We were tracking down individuals.
And you can see her eyes kind of look to you and then the other siblings in the room that were captured by Roquette, to Edwin and to Kaylin.
Matching descriptions similar to you and to others in the room. And during our search, we were stopped by a man. He wore black plate armor, and he wore a mask covering most of his face, a porcelain one. He had heard tale of Roquette and her deeds, and thought that there was maybe something that she could be capable of, and he would make it very much worth her while. So, we were hired to figure out a way into the sanctum depths, to one of the lowest levels of it, and to steal an item there. A lantern of some sort.
And a lantern? You know what it does? Why this individual wants it?
All I know is that there is some type of draconic magic within that lantern. I am not exactly sure what, but it is within it, and that's what we were sent there to get. But we were sent here to hold this estate in case, and you can see the eyes drift towards Zephyros, in case he arrived, so we may take him capture and deliver him to a drop-off point.
And your captain? How many are with her? Any of these other cultists?
There is one cultist that traveled with her to Solibrov, but that one seemed to know more, I think. A strange man. Pale skin and arcan, I think. He carried a staff with him, like a shepherd's crook. I do not know if he was there to help with the heist or there for some other purpose, but he traveled with her there a few days ago. My understanding is...
And how many of her own number?
Including her 7. Including the cultist 8.
Noted.
They're planning...
How long ago were they there? Did they leave, at least?
They left for Solibrov 3 days ago from here. And, the vault job is supposed to happen in not tomorrow night, but the night after. The artifact is on the 3rd sub-level Eastern Vault cluster. It's in a lead-lined reliquary.
And tell me, is there anything else you know about this?
Yes.
About their mission?
Not about
Anything?
the vault or their escapade there. After we delivered Zephyros and after the vault job was successful, we were supposed to head to a tomb in the Unhallowed Reach, belonging to some type of long dead dragon riders, I think. Not only another phylactery piece, or not phylactery piece, you wouldn't say that, sorry. There was another draconic remnant there, but there was also a weapon they were retrieving. I don't know what exactly it does, but it was buried with the dead there.
Anything else?
The drop-off point for Zephyros, it was just a few hours north of Kielmir, in the southern ranges. If you have a map, I can show you where.
I mean, through the access, was that like Xiaomi? Do we already kind of know where that is? Because it's one of the biggest cities, right?
Correct, yeah. It is along that southern range of mountains between the highlands and the desert. So, you do know where the city is. It is. I'll go ahead and pull all of you to the map. It is this one right here. There is a railroad that passes through it, or train that passes through it.
And whereabouts in the city?
It was a few hours north of the city. There is a small cave in the hills around, right there, and kind of pointing with her finger, right. I'll go ahead and make a little circle, right there. There's a large oak off the road, and it's 15 minutes from that oak to the east, straight east.
I think after that, Xanthe's going to look back in case anyone else has any questions.
Just quick question. Does Merrick just because this information has been given rather easily, which totally understand. We just killed everyone else that's here to support her, so fair enough. But
Of course.
do I sense that perhaps the ease is coming and like maybe the information's being given with like a secondary intent? Like maybe they're trying to lure us into like a trap by seeming helpful, but maybe giving us different information.
Yeah, go ahead and make a insight check.
Right, we'll guidance myself on that one. Nah, never mind. Not gonna bother. Don't worry about it.
No. I'll do you one better. Can I cast Detect Thought?
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
You know what?
Are
That's
you
not
digging
us.
deeper or just
Bill? I'll do surface level first. Or do I have to declare that now? I'll dig deep. Fuck it.
No, you can surface level and then dig deep.
Oh. Okay.
Okay,
They have to make a wisdom saving throw of 13.
got it.
If I dig deeper. I guess right now it's just
Oh,
like
okay,
if the
all right. Well, if you dig deeper, they failed. So,
Okay.
all right, so we'll just say that you dig deeper. Detecting their thoughts, so they know if you detect their thoughts, right?
If I
No,
dig
only if
deep.
you dig.
Only if you dig. Okay. So sense thoughts.
Which, I mean, I don't think there's any harm in digging deep right now.
No, I agree.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay, yeah. So you dig deep. They recognize that, but there's nothing they can do once you start digging deep. You just know. You can sense that they are trying to scrape clean every flap and fold of their brain right now to conjure any relevant information so they might live. They're sharing all of this so freely because they don't want to die.
Right. I would say while Kaylin is like casting that, like she would have like there was like a kind of a click to her gauntleted hand, so it was obvious that she was casting a spell. And she'll look to Xanthi and she'll just say, I think that's all they have. There's nothing left in there.
I see. And just looking back at them, Xanthi's gonna give like this, like a smile to her, and then like for a moment, just gonna seem like she's gonna like let the dagger go from her throat, but just that second later, is just gonna thrust it back in. Just let them choke on their blood.
Yep, and they do.
That was informative.
Yeah. I'll say. How far are we? I'm kind of looking at Zephyros.
You can see he's kind of he was watching that situation very intently, but he just kind of nods and says,
On horseback, from here it's about a half day to Solibruv. It's just up the Knights Road. It's a fairly remote location here. I'd hope that most people would not be able to find it. Seems as though I have piqued the interests of the wrong people then. But half day on horseback to Solibruv.
You wouldn't happen to have stable around here, would you?
Well, I do. The question is if there's any horses there. I don't know.
I'm motioning to the dead. I bet they had some.
and
Let's
you can.
get those items. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say you can begin and go get the items. Zephyros will point out where those are at, and then you go outside. There are horses in the stable for all of you.
Nice.
And you are able to gather the items. So there's quite a bit here. Zephyros just lets you guys, he tells you,
Any valuables you find, feel free to take them. No longer be needing them.
you can see he does go into one of the offices. He does open one of the desks, and he pulls out a secret compartment from the bottom of one of the desks, and he pulls out a bag of gold, and he puts that in his pocket.
Anything else you can have.
Play.
However, that seemed to be the more valuable store of gold, as here's what you find. The scales of the serpent tongue, which is a +1 scale mail, formed from the sort of greenish-black dragon scales. Once a day, you can cast Ray of Sickness at 3rd level, and it grants you advantage on saving throws against poison.
Ooh.
There is also a Circlet of Draconic Thought. So, silver circlet, dragon skull motif. Like I said earlier, wearer can speak, read, and understand Draconic. And you also get a +1 to intelligence-based checks when researching dragons or Draconic magic. So, these are all in D&D Beyond, so you can add them to your sheet, whoever's going to get them. There's a pair of Sending Stones. There is a Cloak of Invisibility. And there is the Mask of Many Faces. In terms of other things that may be of interest, there are 3 potions of greater healing, 2 potions of fire resistance, a scroll of dispel magic for 4th level, and then a scroll of counterspell. In terms of the money that you find from the pirates and the cultist on their bodies, the cultists have about, between various gems and gold, they have about 490 pieces of wealth on them, gold. And then the cultists have about 180 pieces of gold on them. So I guess somebody will have to jot this down and let John know so he can update. Party loot.
Do you?
Yeah, got it.
Oh, you got it. Okay, cool.
Can you post the list of all of those items somewhere?
Yeah.
Thanks. I was trying to look up something.
I want the
Warlocks?
circlet.
You can.
Yay.
Yeah, so what? You can make another pact?
Yeah.
Damn.
You don't know me
I
like
was
that.
hoping that warlocks could wear medium armor, but they can't. Ha. Gotta bulk up. Cause I need some armor.
And my heart is set on you.
Sad. Okay.
I
Are
mean,
you
if
posting that,
Merrick-
Joe? Just wanna look through the stuff.
I mean, I can also.
I was trying to write it down, but then
Man,
I
he's
was.
focused.
Well, because I'm
My
trying to send the
mouse
list in
died.
the chats. That way.
No, I know. I'm just playing with you.
Okay. Ray of Rickness? That's
I've got
definitely
it.
not it. Ray of Sickness.
The winner, the
Rickness.
Rick.
I didn't get the details for the scale mail though. I did miss that.
Okay. It is +1 scale mail, and once a day you can cast Ray of Sickness at 3rd level.
Oh.
And advantage on saves against poison.
Thanks, Jabba, for also putting that in here.
I mean, I won't lie. I don't think Xanth's gonna take any of this stuff. I think besides getting a greater heal.
What were you saying you wanted, Ryan?
I mean, I feel like Merrick could take the scale mail armor and then could bequeath my +1 stud leather to Kayland or whoever would want it. Cloak of Invisibility also feels like it's very much a Merrick item.
I
If
would
people
take
are
the
fine with
Mask of
that.
Many Faces, then. Perhaps, if people are okay with that one.
Yeah, go for it.
Alright, have the cloak, Merrick.
Yay!
Yes, give me the many faces.
That's filter. How do I search?
Let me add this in here.
Does Thorn express any discomfort of this armor, or are we gonna be okay and cool?
So,
No, okay. It's gonna be a thing.
no, Thorn is they seem fine with it. I mean, it's not like you made armor from their scales. And as they have learned through many stories, most dragons seem like bad people. So, there's a little bit of like a, like, just like how
Yeah.
if you saw somebody and they had like a skull, like a human skull for a shoulder, pauldron, you'd be like, okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Felicity, do you want the counterspell scroll?
Yeah, that would make sense. I will
Cool.
take.
I mean, you should have both scrolls, right? Because you can then
Yeah,
transcribe
dispel
them.
magic.
Oh, I can just add them. You're right. I didn't even think.
There you go.
Have to get back into wizard zone. Zone of
Stay in the
wizard.
zone. Wizard zone. Oh, we went.
Take another one of those greater healing potions.
So
though, 'cause I
dispel
used
magic
mine.
and counter spell. Okay.
The
that's what
dispel
I'll be
magic-
learning tonight.
The scroll is at 4th level. I mean, you can still transcribe it so you know it, but the scroll itself is for 4th level, which might be relevant for dispelling magic. Because the way that it works is if the spell level is higher than what you're casting dispel magic at, it won't dispel it.
Oh, okay.
So, like,
followed.
dispel magic at 4th
Yep,
level can't
yep.
dispel something at 5th level.
Yep.
Yeah. Just like how counterspell is it's a DC if you are at the same level.
I'm playing a smart character and I'm a dumb bitch. It's really rough out here.
I'm dumb bass. Okay. All right. Sweet.
So then there's still one extra greater healing, and the other 2 potions up for grabs.
Fire resistance.
I would take a greater healing if no one else wants it. Okay, I'm taking it.
Yeah, I already took one.
And I guess the
Yeah.
fire resistance and the sending stones we can just have in our like party collective, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
I don't think anyone specifically needs those.
Agreed.
Not unless we split up sometime soon.
Yeah, exactly, and then we can divvy them up.
Mm-hmm. Good
Alright.
loot, good loot.
I also
Yeah.
send Kaylin my stud leather +1 if she wants it.
Yay, more hand-me-downs. Let me see what I actually have on right now.
You have studded leather.
What did you have? +1 studded leather?
Yeah.
Oh, well then I'll wear that. I'll go from 15 to 16. Fear me.
Hey, 16. That's nothing to scoff at.
Yeah.
Oh no, it's
Pretty good for a
much better.
warlock.
Yes, much better, much better. Bob, can I do it like that? A little save. Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Alrighty. So, with that, all of you gather the supplies, the new armor, you either equip it. I will say, Ryan, in order to receive the benefit of the spell and the advantage on the saving throws from poison, you do need to be attuned to the armor. If there
Okay.
is no attunement, you still get the +1 bonus. That still works. But in order to be able to cast the spell, you have to be attuned to it.
When I equip it, it does not give me the option to attune to it.
What? Okay,
Yeah.
let me check. I thought
Because
that.
totally fair, not arguing with you. It's just
Do you see the charges also? Because you'll just mark a charge when you. Okay, that's a nar.
no.
Okay. Okay, scales of the.
Oh wait,
serpent.
no, I do see the charges.
Okay,
Yes,
you
it
do.
is
Okay,
there.
perfect. Maybe I just did not enable requires attunement, which I can do real quick. Has charges, burnt out, basic information, requires attunement. There we go. I added a stipulation that you needed to be attuned to use certain things, but I never said that the item needed to be attuned. Cool. All right. There you go. Now if you refresh, in 40 to 50 minutes, you should see the change.
Sweet.
D&D Beyond is not a quick service. All right. Well, that's absolutely
Don't
perfect.
say that. We want them to sponsor us.
Oh, sorry. I take it back. I take it back. Gods among men, you're so perfect. You're so beautiful. Okay. Is that, did that help or hurt? Okay. So,
Who knows?
with that, you gather your supplies, you gather your loot, and you mount up. And do you? I mean, there.
Actually, do we want to rest first?
What I was
Because it
just
is
about to
night,
ask.
we're low, yeah.
Yes, please.
May as well do it out here rather than in the city, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
All right. Cool.
And they had all those beds in there ready to
Yeah.
go.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Freshly washed.
Does everyone have a
sheets.
bath?
And there's a bath in there. 2
I'm
bathrooms.
droopy. I'm double goopy and I don't want to be.
There is a bath. There is a bath. You can.
Hey,
It's
we know there's a
mine.
toilet.
Yeah, the toilet. Yeah, I know. I guess anybody who chooses the bathroom's going outside since the bathroom is covered in shit and piss. 10 out of 10.
And blood.
And
To be
blood.
fair, chamber pots you would just have in your room. Like, they don't have a specific room for chamber pots. That's the whole point of them.
Well,
Well, now they
this
do.
place does. This place does have a public. It does have a bathroom. I mean, listen. I
I'm just
understand.
saying, we can bring the chamber pot out of the fucking shit covered room, you know?
I'm taking a long rest.
All right. So all of you rest for the evening. Several of you stay up throughout the night just to, be on shift, take watches, to make sure that no other cultists arrive. None of them do. You're able to rest for the evening, wake up the next morning, having taken a long rest. And you mount up and you begin to ride north. Now, as you ride north, as Zephyros had said, you end up riding through what's called the Knight's Road, which this is a collection of estates that exist south of Solebruve. And one of the things that's most notable about it is there are like mile markers, right, up and down this entire path and off the side paths. And the mile markers are these shrines, these reliquaries, not temples, but they're very small, and each one of them is dedicated to a single knight, or more specifically, a single item that a knight wielded. So they're these stone pavilion houses with swords mounted in glass cases, eternal flames burning in braziers next to them. Further on, you might see a marbled colonnade frame with a helm display on a velvet pillow. The metal still gleaming despite centuries of age. Maybe there's a shield propped up against an altar, a book of oaths sealed in crystal, a lance, a gauntlet, a banner. Each relic tells a story as you pass it. Actually got a thing for this. There we go.
Ooh.
So, there are a few that you pass along the way. There is a shrine to Sir Celestine. On the pavilion, it says, "Here rests Lumière Éternelle," wielded by Sir Celestine Aubry, who broke the siege of Pont d'Argent and gave her life so the innocent might flee. May her light never dim. Then there is a shield dedicated to Sir Galvin. So it says, "The shield, Rempart d'Espoir, turned aside 300 arrows in the battle for Colline. Sir Galvin stood alone for 6 hours, and when relief arrived, he stood still, having died on his feet hours before." Then there is the pavilion of Knight Captain Marceau's tome, the Codex of Valor, penned by Knight Captain Julien Marceau, words who inspired 3 generations of the Gardes des Sols, which are they're like the Crown Claw Knights, but for the Roi du Sol, which is the emperor or the king of Solele. And at the very bottom, it has a quote inscribed, "Honor is not won in victory alone, but in how we face defeat." Between each one of these shrines, statues rise. Knights frozen in marble and bronze, some in these dynamic poses of battle, others at rest, helms tucked under arms. Names carved in this flowing Solelan script, dates spanning centuries. You can see Torwin, he nods, he recognizes some of these names. He's walked up and down this path before when he first got here. It's one of the pilgrimages you make as a knight. And there are a lot of very valiant people here. A lot of valiant deeds that are remembered. But even Zephyros makes a comment about a knight here and there, about how he knew that individual and how that was the one good thing they did in their life, but otherwise was a despot of a person, going in and wreaking havoc in taverns and terrorizing barmaids and doing this, that, and the other, But they are held here to a higher standard. And as you get closer and closer to Solebruve, eventually one of the last shrines that you pass is a shrine dedicated to what looks to be a recent knight, one who had earned valor very recently, within the past 10, 12 years. One who hadn't died, but left an item here after a great deed that they had accomplished. But that great deed is no longer written about on this shrine because it's been desecrated. You can see the structure itself is grander than all the others you've passed. It's a full circular pavilion with marble columns, clearly meant to honor somebody of significant rank. But it's been defaced. There's black paint streaked across the white marble. The glass case that should protect the relic has been shattered, leaving only an empty mount. Graffiti covers inscriptions in Soleilin: traitor, monster, burned rightfully. The statue at the center of the pavilion depicts a man in the ornate armor of the Garde du Roi, which, like I said, is the King's Guard. The royal protectors of the Roi du Soleil. His face is noble, strong-jawed, and he has flames carved into the helm's design. But someone has taken to that chiseled face, and they've chiseled away parts of it, marring its features. Torch and flame have been held up to the statue to burn it. The inscription beneath the partially obscured paint can still be read just barely. Knight Commander Aurelius Blackflame, Garde du Roi, Shield of the Throne, Flame of Justice, and Recognition of, and the rest is destroyed. Beneath, in crude paint, it says, "Burned as he burned others, may his name rot." As you ride past, Zephyros says,
It was a dark tourney, apparently. I'm sure you heard about it, Torwin.
I did, yes.
What happened?
I'm sorry, Kayla in the other room went, "What happened?"
Sorry, I couldn't
So bad we
hear.
can't speak about it.
I can't.
Because
No,
we
no.
ominously referring to how bad it is as we move past.
It was so evil we can't say. Oh.
God forbid a man take a breath. God forbid.
Hey, dramatic pauses.
He take a dramatic pause. No, Torwin says,
It was one of the great cemeteries. And all the knights from worth anything, from Adaria, from Soleil, even some combatants that wanted to leave behind the Nornathi, they traveled there. They wanted to claim something for themselves. The Roi du Soleil, he offered a grand prize. One of his daughters, hand in marriage, and a great sword, one that had been wielded by many heroes before. And, well, Aurelius and this woman, the two had, well, as I understood, they had been intertwined already, betrothed to each other. And Aurelius saw this as a affront. So he made it his mission to win this tourney. He wanted to prove that he was worthy of the hand of the Roi du Soleil's daughter, and that he would leave behind his command so he could rest finally, happily. Well, he made it all the way to the end, until it was him and a Nornathi warrior, someone who fought so many great battles against frost giants and dire wolves. I mean, a mythical hero of a different kind. And Aurelius lost. And He could not bear to stand the woman he loved be subjugated to being bought and sold. So as the Nornathi warrior went to claim the prize of the sword and the wife, Aurelius killed him. A blast of green flame, burning him and then stabbing him in the back. In front of the tourney, in front of all of those knights, and in front of the Roi de Soleil. Aurelius was then executed, burned at the stake. He thought it was a just punishment. So a traitor, I suppose, a betrayer of the decorum of a tourney, but I don't know. I don't know if I would have done anything differently if I were in his position. And all of you continue writing on. Till eventually you arrive at Solebruv. As the sun hits the middle of the sky, midday, as you arrive after a half-day's ride, the city, it gleams. I mean, that's really the only word for it, truthfully. White marble catches the dying light, or the bold light of midday, throwing it back, glistening. The buildings are new. I mean, all clean lines, mathematical precision, 3-story townhouses and green-tiled roofs arranged in perfect rows. Boulevards wide enough to march armies down in pageantry, fountains visible from every distance, and water arching across geometric patterns. You can see these gas lamps glowing in the street. Pools of warmth, even in the cold, cold of winter. But at the city's heart, you see it rising like a scar through this pristine beauty, the sanctum depths. 5 stories of ancient black stone, weathered and covered in glowing protective runes. Predates everything around by 1,000 years. A Tarkirian vault fortress the city itself was built around. The contrast is so incredibly jarring. But you approach the gates as you've arrived in Solebruv. And as you have arrived at level 4. Congratulations, you did it. I'm proud of you.
Yes.
Woo-wee! All right, now
we
stop
did it.
asking me about it.
Okay. What about level 5?
No!
However,
Level 4 is cool and all, but
however, as you arrive in Solebruv, that is not where we are going to end tonight's session. As we cut back to the council chambers in Dragon's End. Bop, bop. Bop. So, the afternoon sun, it cascades through the tall windows of the council chambers, casting long shadows across the scarred oak table. Talon sits at the head, his fingers drumming an impatient rhythm against the armrest of his chair. Around the table sits 5 of the most powerful individuals in Adaria, each wearing their authority like a second skin.
We simply cannot delay this decision any longer, Your Majesty.
Lord Gareth Thornfield, white and brown feathers ruffled as he slightly leans forward.
The harvest taxes are due within the fortnight, and without a Grand Treasurer to oversee the collection and distribution, I am well aware of the timeline. Gareth.
The ledger is open before Talon. Its columns and numbers, a damning testimony to the Crown's precarious financial state. Years of his mother's lavish court expenditures, combined with his brother's catastrophic debts, have left the treasury hemorrhaging gold. Lady Alondra Malis shifts in her seat, her auburn hair catching the light like copper wire.
If I may, Your Majesty, House Veltaris has formally proposed Lord Aldrich Veltaris for your consideration. His wealth management with shipments during the drought 3 years ago was exemplary, and his appointment would do much to heal the rifts between the Crown and House Veltaris.
Talon's jaw tightens. House Veltaris, always House Veltaris. Alondra had grown up at his side, a ward of his mother, trusted her implicitly. But always, always, always House Veltaris.
Lord Aldrich is competent,
Archmage Morgana interjects.
though I would point out that his younger brother still practices unregistered enchantment work in the merchant quarter. A grand treasure with leverage points could prove very useful.
Or compromised, Gareth counters immediately. We need someone beyond reproach, not someone we can manipulate or who can manipulate others. And at this point, not something aware to any of you, but seemingly has become the formality and has been appointed by Talon, the new spy master, Victor. He'd been silent up until now, but he says,
Lord Aldrich is acceptable, yes, but may I suggest we consider someone with a different sort of expertise?
He slides a folded piece of parchment across the table with one crimson finger. A merchant from Solele, Maximilien Corvo. He's made fortunes appear where there were none, debts transformed into assets, creditors satisfied with creative arrangements. Talon takes the parchment and reads it as his expression darkens. Creative arrangement. Victor, some of these transactions border on gray areas of the law, yes, but effective. The Crown's debt to other nations, to House Eldrin, it won't disappear through honest accounting alone, Your Majesty. Sometimes pragmatism must outweigh principle. That chamber erupts. Absolutely not! Garrett Greenmeyer, his fist strikes the table, the wine cups jump. The sentinel's scarred face is flushed. We are discussing the kingdom's treasury, not some smuggler's ledger. The people need to trust the Crown's finances. If word spreads that we've appointed a man who operates in gray areas, what message does that send to every honest merchant in Adaria? It sends the message that we will do what is necessary to survive. It sends the message that we're desperate. And desperate men, Gareth, the Lord Regent, interjects, make desperate choices, and desperate crowns fail. Gentlemen, please, perhaps we could... What about House Eldrin? Morgana interrupts. Lord Paramount Cedric has the resources, the reputation, and frankly, the political capital. Refusing to even consider him seems telling. You know how he's treated, Caitlin. You know how their family has always looked upon the Crown. I will not appoint anyone from House Eldrin to the Grand Treasurer's position. Especially now. Cedric already holds too much power as Lord Paramount, and we don't need the Crown's purse strings in the same hands to who most of it is indebted to anyway. But Your Majesty, I said no! House Eldrin already has its claws in enough of the kingdom's infrastructure. I'll not give them the treasury even more.
Victor leans back in his chair. Then we are at an impasse. You won't accept House Eldrin. Lord Greenmire won't accept anyone even a little bit morally flexible. Lady Elandra's suggestions don't seem to satisfy the Crown's need for financial independence, and the Archmage seems, truthfully, if we're being honest, more interested in leverage than loyalty. Perhaps we should simply just mint more gold and hope no one notices the devaluation. Yeah, that sounds good to me. That is not helpful, Victor. I wasn't trying to be helpful. I was trying to illustrate just how little room we have to maneuver. What about a rotating council of treasurers? 3 or 4 individuals from different houses overseeing different aspects. At that point, there's a knock at the door. A servant enters bowed. Your Majesty, forgive the interruption, but Envoy Solani Serpentbraid has arrived for her scheduled appointment. Talon glances at the window to see, surprised how low sunk the sun had become. Already? We've lost track of time. We'll resume this discussion tomorrow. Perhaps a night's rest will refresh perspectives. With that, the council members begin to gather their paper and their ledgers, and they leave the room. Solani Serpentbraid enters as the last of the council members file out. She's been in Adaria for several months now, ever since arriving with Kaelin and Bjorn after the princess's proposal had been heard by the great city of serpents. Envoy Solani, please sit. My apologies for keeping you waiting. Not at all, Your Majesty. She settles in with a fluid grace. Council debates rarely adhere to schedule, as I hear. Especially, I suspect, when the topic is contentious as selecting a new Grand Treasurer. You've been at court long enough to know our business, it seems. Well, I could just simply hear the conversation from beyond the door. I do not have interest in politics in that way. But that's not what we're here to discuss today. The Grove Council has asked me to present several new proposals regarding trade routes and security arrangements. And what follows is a very careful review of documents and maps, some outlining concerned of bandits' activities in the Southern Road, way station posts, trying to find an ethical and morally agreeable solution. But they discuss the trade routes along the borders of the forest, the seasonal flooding, the affected river transport, all of those minute details. But finally, they reached the end of the proposals. Talon sat back, nodding. These are reasonable requests. I'll have Elendara draft formal agreements for review, and I believe we can implement these within, well, hopefully, within the next 3 months. Excellent. Solani begins gathering her documents, but her movements are slower, more deliberate. There was one other matter, Your Majesty. Something more personal. Oh, of course. I wanted to ask you about your time in the Serpent's Grove. About Senua. What about her? She spoke very fondly of you, you know. She says you were kind to her. That she knew you would be kind to her daughter, that you showed respect for our people. When many Easterners would not be. Senua and her village were gracious hosts. I have grave respect for them. Had it not been for her, I would not be here. She mentioned that you were on a diplomatic mission there, to deliver supplies and foster peace between our peoples, to help strengthen the bond that had long been dissolved. That's correct. Then perhaps, Your Majesty, you can explain something to me. Oh, that is the wrong track. My bad, dude. Woo-hoo. There we go.
That's way better. If your mission was purely diplomatic, purely peaceful, then why was there something stolen from Zazrus's tomb? The silence that follows was deafening. Outside the windows, the sun had nearly set, painting the council chambers in shades of red and gold. I don't know what you're talking about. Don't you? The tomb had been sealed for 5 centuries. The wards were ancient, powerful, and untouched. Until your delegation arrived there. Who told you this? Does it matter? The Grove has many ways of knowing things, Your Majesty. The stones, remember? The spirits whisper, and Zazrus remembers the touch of northern hands. I need you to be very careful about the accusation that you're making, Envoy. I'm not making accusations, I am simply asking questions, Your Grace. What was taken, King Talon, would have been so valuable that you would risk that peace, fragile as it was, by violating the sanctity of one of our most sacred dead. You need to leave, now. Your Majesty, now, out! Solani rises slowly. She pauses at the door as she leaves. I've grown very fond of your family during my time here, King Talon. All of your children are quite remarkable, brilliant, passionate. Bjorn is honorable. He is a good servant of the Serpent's Grove. Seems as though all of your children share those very admirable qualities. I think that they deserve to know what shadows their fathers cast, even if he might not know. The Grove will have its answers, one way or another, and I hope, for their sake and yours, that those answers come willingly. The door closes softly behind her. Talon remains standing at the window as darkness fell over the capital. Council chambers' candles had burned low. The ledger sat still on the table, the treasure debate unresolved, the kingdom's debts unpaid, but none of that mattered now. His face had gone dark as a storm cloud. His jaw set in a particular way that would have warned anyone who knew him well. The king was afraid. And a king's fear was the most dangerous thing in any kingdom. And on that note, that's where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's session.
Ooh! Bro, Talon is just up to no good constantly.
Ooh! Was ist das? I don't know. Okay, thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you enjoyed. I know I did. Be sure to tune in next week for the continuation. See what happens as we get our very own National Treasure arc. What I've been waiting for so long. Captain Roquette's going to have a crew member that looks like Nicolas Cage, and you guys are done for. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll see you next time.